Welcome, everybody. Anthony here with the Bulbaritos, bringing you a brand new live stream. And today, Burrito Gang, it is day 2. We're about to hit reset in 20 minutes of Mightiest Empire between server 20 and server 25, which is unit training day. And we have 2 of the largest whales in all of Age of Empires queuing up. And I don't know what's gonna go on. I'm hoping that we see some numbers pop, but we're gonna see. But we do have 2 of the largest whales in all of Age of Empires mobile, gearing it up, ready for unit training day. As our 2 respective empires are gonna be battling it out throughout the whole week. Ultimately culminating on Saturday, where we kind of battle it out on the field. So we will be streaming that. So hopefully I see y'all on Saturday and showing off both of the empires, doing all that kind of stuff. Maybe we'll hop in some chats. I'm not sure what we're going to do, but it's just going to be having some fun. And I thought y'all would enjoy this. Just chilling. It's going to hang out. We're going to do a little bit of training, nothing crazy. But maybe we'll catch some figures and see if people are going to be, spamming that button, baby. But hopefully y'all are enjoying all the content. If y'all are, do me a huge favor, smash that like button or follow and subscribe to both our Twitch and YouTube if you haven't already. And do us a huge favor if you can, smash that like button on YouTube. Helps us out with the algorithm and gets our content in front of others that may love it also. So thank you in advance. Make sure y'all say hi in the chat. I love giving y'all praise, and thank you for coming and chilling with us. And hopefully y'all have a good time. All right. Wow, that was a whole mouthful. Let me fire some music up real quick. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be real chill today. And I just thought I would stream for a little bit, see if we get any number poppage. And do we want some Latin fire? Maybe we'll get some Latin fire going. Let me see. All right. And we'll see how it goes. Scorchy, love this song. Hey, I appreciate you, buddy. How you doing, Scorchy? You having a good day, bud? Oh, hold on, let me hide. I did put the... Wait 1 second, let me see. I need to hide some of this stuff real quick. Gotta hide it. All right, let me see. I believe that's an Arabic name. Hello, how are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Greetings from 25. Hi, Kuwait. Good to meet you, buddy. Greetings, buddy. Yeah, I'm excited, man. This is gonna be a good time. I know some people like making it toxic and stuff, but I ain't like that, fam. Like, I'm a troll. I'll troll every now and then, but it ain't that real, fam. You know what I mean? It ain't that real. Hold on, let me make this chat window a little bit bigger so I can see it. Bokander, how's it going? Hello. Waiting for reset. We are winning gathering day so far. Nice. Yeah, I'll show y'all kind of what we want. Usually I like to launch a little bit ahead of time. That way we're not launching right after, just in case. But yeah, we can flip over and chat. If y'all have questions about stuff, then feel free to ask about me, the channel, just in general. If you want to talk about your day, I don't really give a shit. You know what I mean? This stream's gonna be real chill. Let's see, console, iPad. All right, let me see. Not going too well today. I'm lactose intolerant, but I love pudding, so I'm stuffing right now. Oh no. Hey, you want to see? Look. I don't know if y'all can see it from yours, but hold on. Do I need it? I don't want to switch it back, but little Step Brothers cup action, you know what I'm saying? Little Step Brothers cup action. Oh man, who's sending me love notes? Alliance War. Is that Arab guy? Nah, I'm not the Arab guy, bro. I'm Mexican. I'm Mexican, brother. No, I do love my Habibis, though. I do love my Habibis. When in the other game that I used to play in Rise of Kingdoms, I was with a group of Habibis, and I loved them. They were awesome. They were some of the funniest people that I think I've ever gamed with. I loved them. They were so good. The memes. I even tried playing Call of Duty with them. I had a 200 ping, but I got fucked up pretty good. I was like zipping through the map and shit, but it was funny as shit. It was pretty fun. Let me see. He's rooting for K25. Naughty, naughty. Y'all gonna get me trying to get me in trouble. Let me see. All right. Let me see. So 14 minutes left on gathering. This is what it looks like right now. On gathering. I assume y'all want to see stuff. So I'm just going to show everything off. Habibi. Ooh, I love Habibi. The Habibis. They I can't remember all of them. I had to write it down, but they tried teaching me all the naughty words, brother. And I probably said a lot of things I probably shouldn't have said. You know what I'm saying? All right. So this is for stage 1. Stage 1 will show off where everybody's at. I'll probably just show off whatever the leaderboard is. That way y'all can see it. I know a lot of y'all, if you want to like slow scroll it, then just pause and slowly move through it. I don't want to spend a tremendous amount of time on it. But that way y'all can at least see it. In case you don't want to be one of those guys that needs to like do it all. Here we go. Again, 25 will win. Woo. Are y'all gonna be spamming it out? Y'all gonna spam out the troops? There you go. It's top 100 right there. Let's look at the alliances right now, and this is for stage 1. I'm just showing y'all all this because y'all can kind of see it. All right, so alliances. Not really worth showing all this, but I'm still gonna show it anyways. It don't really matter. Let me see. It's just that the money symbol, I can't see it. Oh, it's just farm day. Sorry, the icon got smushed in the little thing. Yeah, no. It's nothing. I just show off stuff because I get so many people like in chats or when they rewatch stuff that are like, hey, could you have shown this? And so I just show it. I don't really care. It doesn't really honestly matter to me. Stages and winning and bro, I just want to have some fun, man. That's it. Just want to have some fun. I don't give a shit whether we win, lose, or draw, brother. All in all, man. Just here playing, having some fun, making some friends, and that's it. Hell yes. Merlin, how's it going? Mix. I'm the Hound from S25. Hey, buddy. Good to meet you, bud. Oh, you're the one that thought I was Arabic? Nah, brother, I'm not that cool. I'm not that cool, brother. I'm not that cool, brother. Let me see. All right, so it's showing that. I don't believe what I'm going to end up doing is I will probably end up updating the dashboard in the next couple of days because the power is going to drastically change. I have a feeling. And what do I mean by that? I just mean the dashboard. If you didn't see the video's on the channel too. And it's these like the power and all that kind of stuff. I will most likely update the dashboard metrics for y'all. And we'll do this. On this stream, if we get 50 likes on the stream, then I'll release the link. and we'll make it that. We'll make that the goal. So it gives you an incentive to smash the like, share it out, and if we do that, then I'll release the link for the dashboard. But yeah, these I have a feeling they're gonna end up changing quite a bit. They already have, I can tell you right now, just based on me looking at 800 right now. I think we're up 100 mil from where I originally put us. I can look at the thing right now. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Data Studio. All right, let me see. Oh, I can't switch it on this one. I'll have to look it up again. But I'm pretty sure we were at like 1.8, somewhere around there. So we did grow a little bit, but I can check it once we get there. But yeah, it's gonna be that. We can flip over to 25's account too, just to see the stuff, and see kind of where they're at right now. Let me see. We have, let me just make sure I send all my peeps out real quick. Once I send them out, then we'll be good to go. Reset is in 9 minutes. 9 minutes. And then the gates of hell will open up and points will be won. Let me see. This, actually, hold on. Let me send him out to do this. Let's go. Ticky, ticky, tick, tick. All right. Let me see. How's y'all's day been, chat? Y'all been having a good day? Dang, all these half-cocked tiles, brother. Yeah. All right, I guess I'll just choose the 1.9. I think was the one. Yeah, it's fine. Don't matter to me. Quick question: which simulator are you using to play the game? I'm not. I'm using the iPad. I'm using iPad. Specifically, I'm using the iPad with the M1 chip. It's a important difference. I use this one in a lot of other city builder games, and it held up really well, especially in high framed engagements, and so I've never really gone away from it. But yeah, so I'm using, hold on, let me see if I can get it up. I'm using the iPad. All right, all my guys got sent out. All right, let's flip over to 25. We'll show them a little shine. Little shine on 25. Let me see, characters. How's the battery on the iPads? I never had one. So usually what I do, I don't know if you can see it. There's a dongle that I use for streaming. So this, let me see if you can see it. I think you can see it, right? This white dongle right here. It has the HDMI one, and then it has the cord for the power. So on my setup, I wish I could kind of show y'all the camera setup. The setup, let me see. Actually, you know what I could just do? I could just do this, fam. Let me see. Okay, so on the setup, hopefully you can see that. Hold on, let me just switch it real quick. So on the setup, right, I have the iPad right there, and then what I do is I dongle it through the back, and then it runs all the metrics. So my super ultra wide's right there, the screen's right there, and then I have the HDMI connecting, and then the battery, the charger goes there, and I plug it underneath where I have my where I have the outlet. Appreciate the follow, buddy. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Burrito Gang, Mexi. All right. Sounds good. Unfortunately, I'm having a hard time playing it on PC. Bokander, I totally understand. That's one of the very few things that the reasons why I don't like the emulators when it comes to these games is specifically that. The best suggestion that I can make it's a couple years ago when I was using the emulators. I know that BlueStacks does have a couple of variations that the others do not have. Okay. What do I mean by that? I mean just setting wise. If I was using emulators, the only emulator I used was BlueStacks. And it's not because I like BlueStacks, it's because just out of all of them, it felt like when I was running it on PC that it ran the best, the smoothest, because on that one, you can dictate whether you want to use the CPU or the GPU. It didn't necessarily always really follow that, but it did help. So if you have a decent PC, it may actually benefit you to run it on BlueStacks. The frames are still trash compared to this. I will tell you that. But you get to use on PC. That's a nice setup. I appreciate you. Thank you, bud. That's my workstation for work when I work from home. And so then I use the ultra wide because I do marketing for a living, and it's just tap, 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 tap. I'm that guy. All right, let me see. Ranking. All right, we got 4 minutes before reset, so we can show you all this. CT1 increased their power also. They were 3 bill, I believe, like 3.5 bill, somewhere around there. So they did increase. So it'll be good. That's why I want to wait. I have to wait till tomorrow's reset once the training pretty much stops. And then I will note all the power rankings. I'll update the leaderboard, and then I'll update that chart for y'all. I'll probably release like a short video on it, just showing y'all what the updated figures look like, if y'all did like it. And then we'll go from there. It's unoptimized. I have RTX 3060 laptop, but I have 20 frames. Scorchy, are you running on the settings? Have you updated your settings, Scorchy? Did you update your settings? So there is a setting for settings. I think is it graphics? On graphics, you can actually enable high FPS, and it will actually help. So like right now, I'll show you, let me see, rendering. No, it is, I don't want it to auto adjust, and I don't want it to display FPS. So this one. There you go. So 30 FPS, ping 193. The ping I've always questioned because I always was like, why the shit is it 193 ping? But 30 FPS, and then when you come back, graphics, and then enable high FPS, it will switch what it is. You can't have it in HD. That's one thing that I told the devs they should honestly fix. That would drive me nuts. If I have the ability to run max everything, I don't want you to tell me how to run the settings. I want to run full HD, super FPS. I want to be able to click the max on everything. And in the game, it automatically reverts your settings when you do that. Oh, brother. There you go. So it did go up a little bit. Actually, did it? Question mark? Hold on. Damn, man. 400 ping. Oh, what is that? Oh, right in the gonads. Oh, bro, 367 ping. Oh, it hurts. Oh. But the unoptimized part, I do agree with you. Last time Ctesse made 40 million power on troops. I think Nephisto, I think was like, ooh, I'm trying to remember where he was. I think in this one, I think, is it, and I'm probably butchering the shit out of her name. Is it Ctesse? Ctesse? I don't even know. If somebody can tell me, then I'd greatly appreciate it. I don't want to butcher it forever. 15. Ugh, you're killing me, Smalls. I promise you, it doesn't run like 15 FPS on mine. Whatever. Let's switch. Let me switch back. But yeah, that was a. Let me see. Oh, finish my thought. I had a brain fart. Nephisto, I think, finished a couple of 100 million, I think less, and that's just because he stopped. But they were pretty close. I think overall, I forgot what Nephisto scored last Mightiest Empire. I think it was like, oh, dude, I don't even want to take a guess. I don't remember. I wish you could see the history. Who the shit is tagging me? Sorry. Let me see. For now, I'm using both LD Player and BlueStacks in Big Wars. I use my iPad. I love the iPad. The iPad, especially if you have so I had the iPad before the M1, like the previous one. And then once the M1 chips came out, I think they're on like M2, M3 already. Everything after the M1 runs like butter. There's no hesitation. I don't care how much animation. I've never had problems with the iPad. And on MG made similar power on troops for each state. Yeah, it was one of those. I messed with the settings a bit, both on BlueStacks and in-game, but didn't help much. I'll try again now. Just let me know if you're still having issues, then I can always try to bring it up. Not that they hear me, but it is what it is. Same for me, minus 3070. Mine's a 3070 too, Bokander. But still, when it's coming to fighting, I can't do anything. Yeah, the iPad is super smooth for me. I'm okay. I'm on TV. Woohoo! I'm on TV. Ma, the meatloaf. You know what I'm saying? To do dailies. Hey, hit up the dailies, brother. Hit them up. Hit them up. Ma, the meatloaf. All right, we're gonna go check out the stuff. Let's see. I don't think anybody's popping off the first second. I have a feeling we'll have a kingdom buff, but I don't know if it's gonna be right off the rip. Let me see. Swipe that card. Swipe the card. All right, let me see. Swipey, 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 swipey. Hell no. Hell no. Oh, we got to do all these. I forgot. Let me see. Did I not get one? Hold on. Oh, I forgot when I switched characters that it didn't do it. Hold on. Let me send the homie back out to do. Troops are an expedition. What the hell? Alright, let me see. I didn't see a mail. Did they pop it already? Oh, bro, I forgot to do the arena. I was out here chatting with y'all and I forgot to do it. Oh, well. I got wrecked in the last 10 minutes. Oh, that was what I was doing. Let me see. There you go. Let that bad boy run. And then I haven't seen a kingdom buff. Let's see. I see you, Mr. Angry One. Is the angry one a he or a she? I don't know. We both could be angry. You know what I'm saying? I forgot to do arena too. I was like, brother, I could have made up like 300 spots right there and I forgot. Is the angry one a male or a female or a lady or a gent? Anyone know? The first devil. Let me see. Hello. Spam the buff, brother. I don't want the buff. It don't matter if I get the buff. I ain't training for jack. You know what I'm saying? I was focused on recalling my farmers and completely forgot about it. Hey, it happens. It happens, brother. It happens to the best of us. And by best of us, I am not referring to myself. You know what I'm saying? I forget all that junk all the time, brother. All right, let me see. Let's do some dailies. We're gonna check the score out. We have to keep our eyes out and see what's what, brother. I guess I can recall these guys. I gotta do those too before I send out my farmers again. I'll do it after this guy's finished with his. The red dots always trigger me, so I have to do this, fam. Get that like the OCD tingle in my jingle. When I see the red dots, it just triggers me. So I have to clear them all out. All right, that land claim, boom, 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 done that. Spring Festival, yeah. What is this? Oh, the heal? Okay, I'll wait for that. I'll leave that alone. Let's see, that. What points are these from, bro? Is this from the Alliance? Are these Alliance points? I guess so, right? Because I haven't trained shit, so that's up top. Let's see. Is the angry one still angry? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Let him cook. Her cook. Him cook. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, let's ask in the Mightiest Empire chat. Let them cook. Ooh. Let them cook. Watching it climb, boys. I wonder if it live updates. Or is this one every 5 minutes? Is that when it refreshes every 5 minutes? There you go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We gotta keep our eyes on it, fam. All right. That. Let me see. Are they not? Did they pop the buff? They didn't. Are they waiting? Who's popping the buff, brother? Who's popping the buff, brother? All right, let me see. Alliance. Yeah, we gotta start collecting all these fems. Fems? How are y'all's Mighty's Empires chat? How are y'all's going? Ooh, look at Ctesse out here with the 69% on the poll. Make sure if y'all are watching, make sure y'all cast your vote on the poll. Ctesse's with the 69% on the poll right now. Oh man, somebody voted and put it to 2071. Dang it. They got him. All right, so we can use all that here in a minute. Actually, no, we need to do all this. So, oh, I didn't check the timing. 3.5 hours. Ugh, I guess we'll use the 50. We'll do those. Let me recall these guys back so we can do those. And then we'll do those here in a minute. Let's check the boards out again. Ooh! Ooh! It's been 7 hours. Viper. Let me see. Forge. The Forge. Forge of the Forge. The Forge. So 1.2 is the last? Okay, well, I'm not going to push too hard. I know I'm going to need cav, so let's push a little bit more cav. Speed up. Speed up. I'm not going to kill myself on training. Let's do one more. Let me see if that's enough. It should be enough. There you go. Cap that. Good with that. All right, max those rewards. I'm not going to push too much. I don't need to honestly push that much. All right, let's restart all these. Let's double check. Okay, everything's good on that front. Is he still going? Oh, he's not. Okay, cool. All right. Let me clear these out, and then we'll go recheck the boards again. Let's go recheck the boards. Claim go. I think this guy's still returning, right? As long as you have 2 minutes. All right. I just want to say hi of the Hound. I just want to say hi to my mom and dad and my brother in Florida and my sister in Germany and my uncles in Mexico and my cousins and my dog. Reddit. Let's stream for you. Shout out to the dogs. Mod that guy. Ma, the meatloaf. You know what I'm saying? Ma, the meatloaf. Oh, man. He's my brother-in-law and his sister sent me a hug. Jesus Christ. What the hell? What the hell is going on? How's it going, Sig? Good to see you, brother. You're ready for I'm already your nighttime putting you to sleep, brother? Do you have a YouTube channel? All right, give me 1 second, fam. Give me 1 second. Let me grab, I gotta open up my Discord and there's covert stuff here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could see the secret messages between Sig and me. I will look for you in the field. That's funny. In the field, right? Look for all my dead marches running home. Doing good. Did hero testing all day. I feel like I'm in my element. Hell yeah, brother. Which one was your favorite? Which one was your favorite, brother? Send him your OF, man. The OnlyPans, brother. Arabic translation must be added. Woo. If I added Arabic translation, it would get too hot with all the Habibis. Did Nina contact you back? No, I haven't gotten anything. My DMs are wide open, brother. Wide open. I assume it's, I don't even know what time it is where they're at. I don't know what the time difference is. No, I haven't got a message yet. I've only been able to test Tactical Archer Season 3 today. That was the Mansa, right? Mansa was Archer? I don't remember. Tomorrow we'll do Tactical Swordsman and Warrior Swords Archers. Nice. Oh, yeah. I'm excited. Hopefully I can get in the test server for the upcoming one. And we can test out that new game mode. If I added Arabic, that was me. All right, let me see. Let's see what the score is looking like, fam. Let's see what the score is looking like. Ooh, look at the angry one. Usually they start appearing around 2 a.m. UTC, 3 a.m. for, so 2 UTC. So that would be in an hour and a half for me. So 3 a.m. for you. Hell yeah, brother. I haven't received any information, any invitation for the new Pioneer server in your email. Did you get an email for it, Sig? I can show you the email if you need the email. Or do you need me to send you the link? It came through an email. Like, similar to the other one. We had to do, you remember how you had to like click? Y'all's may actually be different too, Sig. Remember, because you have the official tags. Y'all's may be like a completely different process. I don't even know. It doesn't make sense to me, but y'all's may be a completely different process. A mod and they'll send us private. Yeah, that's kind of, well, I think they said that, right? I think in the email, let me pull it up. I'll pull the email up real quick. Let me see. Can't really show it on stream, but I can check it out real quick. Let me see. That. Where's it at? Age of Empires. All right. Dear Governor, get ready to be one of the first to experience the newest features in the upcoming Age of Empires mobile update. To apply for a test slot, bling, bling, bling. Click the button. Once we receive confirmation, your application will send you an email with instructions on how to join the server. If you're an official creator on our Discord server, you can also apply through the designated channel there. Creators will be prioritized. See, and that's this. So when I read this, Sig, this is the reason why it pisses me off. Because a dumb thing like tags makes this all a toss-up for me. Now I'm kind of thrown in the pool of whether I'm going to be able to get it or not, kind of deal. But that's what it reads. That's the second line in this thing. It says, once we received confirmation, if you're an official creator on the Discord server, you can also apply through the designated channel there. Creators will be prioritized. And then I gave the application period. Here, I'll just send you the, hold on. Let's see. Have you seen the mail? Oh, I guess you said you haven't seen the mail. Here, let me, hold on. I'll share it with you. Hold on. I'll do this for you, brother. I'll do this for you, brother. It doesn't say not to share, so GG's. GG's. All right, let me see. Save. Let me save this on my desktop. Update. Hold on, let me see. You can delete the message you want. I don't think anybody's on Twitch right now. Don't matter to me. How much power both now? Here, I will show you. So what we're gonna end up doing, Shelton, is I'm gonna show leaderboards. We're kind of just gonna coast, have a good time today. And then after reset tomorrow, then I'll look at updating the charts and then we can do that. I don't know if it'll be worth doing a stream on it, but we'll see. You know what I mean? You never know. Y'all seem to really enjoy the streams rather than the videos. So, and I'm okay with that, to be honest. If y'all engage with the streams, hey, kudos. That's even better. The videos haven't been doing, like, I don't really make a ton of videos, so it's kind of hard, but it is what it is. All right, let me see. There you go. That's where we're at right now, point wise. Update, desktop. Let me save this. Didn't get anything in mail either, but that's maybe, he goes, oh wait, what the, you're right. They sent us a message on Discord, which leads us here. Yeah. Here, I'll show you. Any info on the test server? Do we have to fill forms again? It's going to be a form thing again, Scorchy. It's going to be a form thing again. Here, give me a second. Let me put this on Discord. Hold on, let me delete some stuff real quick. All right, chat. Give me 1 second. Hello. Y'all should be able to read it, see it. So there's the application period. It's already rolling. I assumed they send it. I don't know if they send it out to everybody. This is one of those things, guys. Don't ask me. I don't know. I'm not a, for those, how many are y'all? Like 13 people, right? 15. I don't even know. 14 people in here, right? This is the data, right? Y'all get to see it. And everybody else can lick rocks. You know what I'm saying? They'll know, they know, they don't. And there is a ton of great information in this thing. It is not super specific, but it does give you kind of an idea of what to look for and what kind of is coming down the pipeline. Application period, you already see it's right here. Test slot distribution. And then our test period, February 7th through 16th. All progress. So this is the one thing they have to put in because they have to note it. Let me see. I checked again and they haven't said anything. Well, Sig, you can screenshot this, brother, if you need to, and just ask. Here. You can feel free to screenshot it. And then you can just message them about the details. I guarantee you, Sig, you want me to... I would bet money. You ready for this? I would almost bet money that they completely forgot about this and there was supposed to be a Discord-wide notification that already went out for this. How much you want to bet? I would put Empire coins on that. I'll put a gifted sub on that this was already supposed to be released and y'all were supposed to have put the link for people to start applying for beta or for test server already. So feel free to screenshot it if you want to. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. But it seems kind of dumb that the Discord, like nobody's heard about it, and registration closes on the 6th, which is next Thursday. Maybe they'll open it up on the 30th. I don't know. I think they only opened it for a week last time, right, Sig? I think they opened it up a week before last time. I'm trying to remember though. I believe it was a week before. So yeah, test server, all the information right there. BF, hey Frank, I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing, buddy. Welcome to the Burrito Gang. They put that because that way people understand. Secret meta, if y'all didn't know this last time, there were a ton of people that, how do I explain this in a way where it doesn't completely confuse everybody? There were a ton of Apple players, right, that weren't able to get in through Apple last time. We were able to find out that if you had your login code, right, you were actually able, if you got the APK, is it APK? Is that what they call it? For the server, if you had the APK and you could download it, you could use that same code that you got in the APK. It didn't actually go based on device. The only difference is if you're going through Apple, you have to get the email from Apple that first logs you into the test server, and then you have your other code that is meant for the login experience, for the account experience. If you aren't going through Apple, you can still use that one. You just need to get the APK download. And then from there, then you just plug it in there and then you're good to go. Because I had some of the whales that I had to message these community managers for, and they got tired of waiting for Apple, and so they tried it on it and they were able to do it. Escanor, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you, bud. I saw you in chat. 20 are good at farming? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Even us mods have made aware of, as far as you know. Hey, now you know, brother. Now you know. So one of the new game modes, I'm going to tell you kind of what we can talk about it. And then after we go through this, then I'll show you the updated leaderboards, all that kind of stuff. One of the new modes that they talked about with Sir Sagarum, if you don't know who he is, guys, y'all might not see. Actually, no, you should see him in the chat on the side underneath me. I combined our Twitch and our YouTube chat. He is on Twitch right now, but he does stream on YouTube as well. So go check him out. Does great guides, and we feature those as well on our guide pages. He talked with one of the devs named Peter, and he did an interview, and he talked about a couple of potential new game modes. This is one of the new game modes. So the name of it is called Battle of Dawn, and this is how it's described. Battle of Dawn is a thrilling 1v1 PvP mode where cross-server alliance legions clash. Each alliance can field up to 5 legions of 30 players. Very similar to Wonder Contest. The battlefield is shrouded in a fog of war, but a central lighthouse provides some visibility. Capture strategically placed temples to gain powerful buffs and earn valuable points. Unite your forces, escort the sacred relics, and outmaneuver your enemies for this exciting new mode. Be prepared for ambushes and surprise attacks. Okay, so first off, we'll talk about it. If you have ever played Rise of Kingdoms, this should sound very familiar to you, okay? I know there were comments when I kind of left it in left field on my community tab on YouTube, like, what does it sound like? What are your thoughts? And a lot of people said, I think it's just going to be another Wonder Contest style, like a Wonder Contest. So here are my initial thoughts. Based on the write-up, I do not think so. And the reason I'm saying that is because it's referencing it as an exciting new mode, not a new map. That makes sense. If it was a new map, then I could see how this might be construed as Wonder Contest. This reads very much like Ark of Osiris when we upgraded and did all the stuff. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me see if I can bring up one of my casts for y'all. And this is one of the things, and it's on my YouTube. This is one of the things I keep trying to tell the devs. They need to add a spectating experience. If they don't, it's a huge drop of the ball. At some point, maybe they will, but if it's not there, then it's something that needs to get like in the pipeline. Let's see if I can pull it up. And this is an example. This is not, you know, exactly what it is. I'm not telling you this is what it is, but this is potential of what Fog of War may look like. If that makes sense. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull something up. Level 6 pass, bro. I have way too many AUEM videos. Give me 1 second. Let me see if this one. The Nobody. Hey, I appreciate you subscribing on YouTube, buddy. Welcome to the Burrito Gang. All right, let me see if this is one. I think this should be Fog. Okay. All right. Let me drop this in my Discord. And like I said, I'm prefacing this. This is not an official leak or anything like that. This is me showing you what Rise of Kingdoms did and currently does with what they classify and call as Fog of War. If you're used to stuff like League of Legends, it is very similar to League of Legends. Hold on. And I'll bring this back up. This was one of the official casts that I did. Let me see if I can bring it up. Or CS or any of those kinds of places. They do like stats for esports. Hold on. Why is the quality so dumpster fire, bro? See if that, so like they track the stats
for like matches and stages and then majors and all that kind of stuff
on my computer. I don't know why
I'm considering launching.
Oh, there you go. Quality. I don't care. Higher picture quality. Let me see if it fixes it. If it doesn't fix it, then I'm moving it
something
over to,
that's like that. I don't want to say that it's going to be CS and all these, like, as much as all right, trash. Okay, give me 1 second.
It shouldn't be that. All right, let me bring this up. And the ratio, keep in mind, isn't going to be the same because I'm bringing up something else. Bringing up a browser window. Okay, so this is what Rise of Kingdoms does, right? So Fog of War, I'm gonna mute this thing, that way we don't have to hear it, but I can show you a scrub. This is Fog of War. Okay, in Rise of Kingdoms, this is what Fog of War looks like. Okay, I'll zoom in at some point. I usually start off wide because then you can see the map and then go from there. From what I'm reading, this sounds very familiar to this. Okay. This sounds very familiar to this, where we have the structures, they call them temples in the write-up, and then you're competing in the center of the map. There is Ark of Osiris, right? It is the thing that you compete, you battle, and then you run back, right? It's interesting in the terminology that they reference it to relics, so multiple. I don't know if there's only going to be one, or maybe there's multiple. I don't know. But you can start to see how the Fog of War, each march has its own little fog. And then they have skills, and they have a bunch of stuff that will open the fog up, close it, effects, all that kind of stuff. Let me see if I can do that. So this was one of the things I told Sagram that I wanted to be able to make content on. Wonder contest, but I can't spectate, right? And this I could spectate. So that's what I want to be able to do, is show other people that are competing like that and showing. And you can start to see how the fog becomes an ordeal in it, and so on and so forth. You know, I don't want to waste too much time on it, but you can kind of see a rough, I don't know how, you know, and I definitely want to be able to make it on the test server and see what it feels like. This was an hour-long event too. Right. I really hope Wonder Contest at some point becomes an hour-long event, because it drives me nuts that it's so short. And you'll start to see, this is what's great about the Fog of War, right? When you're spectating it, you can see it. So what they did on their game is they put it on a 5-minute delay, so that when I'm watching, right, lo and behold, what happens is this. Here, let me scrub back real quick. Okay. So I'll explain it this way. If you are playing, right, and you are on the blue team, you cannot see what I am seeing. You cannot see red. The only thing you can see is what is within your Fog of War, right? Whatever these circles are, if there are marches inside of them, that is the only thing they can see. I am viewing it as a spectator, so I can see both blue and red, right? If you are red, you can only see what's in red, what's within your viewpoint. Right. So to make it competitively fair for people watching, they delayed this by 5 minutes, so that if these spectators were there, you wouldn't be able to see somebody's strategy in live action. So S25, go. Yeah, we're going to show it off here in a minute. I'm just going through some of the notes for some of the stuff, and then we're going to hop back into it. But yeah. You can start to see what I'm thinking and envisioning is going to happen with the Fog of War. But you can start to see where the spectator experience becomes a real deal. These things popped out the skills, so there were skills for each team, so on and so forth. I'm not saying they're gonna have that, but from a spectator experience, it's good to see. Okay, so hopefully that kind of explains that. All right. So limited time Valentine's Day goodie. Get ready for Valentine's Day with some exclusive in-game goodies. I think it's on the test account, so we're going to be able to show them off. But we won't be able to, like, we're not getting anything, which it's okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm down with it. It's a smart play because it allows us to kind of show off the skins and do all that kind of stuff and make some content. I kind of wish we would get something for being a part of the test server. I'm not saying a skin, but maybe a frame. I don't know, something, right? Because we are making content for them and doing all that kind of stuff for them. The heroes, so they did on this mail compared to the other one, they did specify what heroes are going to be available. Because last time the confusion was there. And once again, it's one of those things, fam. I don't really like the idea of you just releasing heroes that are already available. Right? I don't think this provides any sort of quality because you are not providing a hero reset. I don't care. I don't. Right? If I want to test something on a test server, I want to test season 3 heroes. I want to test out stuff that is not available. I don't want to test out stuff that is already available that we've already invested in. Because then if you find out like, oh man, all these heroes are trash, but I've already invested in them, then you're just going to get a lot of people pissed off because it's like, okay, well, you're not providing a reset either kind of deal. So I don't know. I'm not super critical. I know Cigarum does a great job on doing those, but I guarantee you he may do a little testing, but he'd much rather be testing. He'd much rather be testing season 3 than season 2. How can we sign in on these servers? And NZD. So what happened on the last one was on the official Discord, they released like an announcement. That's through an email, and that's probably because I'm on the creator program, that they send it out a little early. But they do usually open it up for applications on the official server usually. Is that Nero? Hold on. Nero, thank you for the follow on Twitch, buddy. Thank you so much. Did we hit it? No, we're at 120. We're at 111 on Twitch. All right, give me 1 second. Let me close this out and I don't know if I need to refresh this, but let's refresh it. Mightiest Empire. The angry one, 1 billion. 1 billion. What's going on, Nero? Good to see you, buddy. The angry one. With the cool 1 billion. Woo. With the cool 1 billion. Hopefully they don't send mails that they don't want me to show. We're either waiting for a buff or we're going to figure it out. Okay, let me see. Who's saying what in here? Let me see. I'm your #1 fan. Hello. Masiste. What's going on, buddy? Damn it. Let me see. I mean, you can continue playing on the accounts that you already sell. Yeah, my good buff is always cool. Which kingdom we burn?
A Sailor Moon. Come to 25, Habibi. The Habibi. Dude, I didn't realize that, dude, Habibi rap goes hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It goes hella hard. If you've never listened, bro, it goes in. It was funny when we used to do in KVK and Rise of Kingdoms, bro. They put go to my hellos. What the fuck? What the? We would have the Habibi chat, bro. We had our English chat and then our Habibi chat, and the Habibi chat, bro. They were always like jamming out, bro. It was wild. It was like a fucking party for 20 hours. It was crazy. The only thing I kept understanding was when they would yell at me, yalla, yalla, yalla. And it was like, fuck, go, click, fuck. That was all I was doing. That would be the only thing I would do, chat. Yalla, 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 fuck. Everyone's running. I already knew if I wasn't moving, I was getting yelled at. In Arabic. It's pretty amazing though. It was so good. All right, hold on. I'm closing this out real quick. All right, email, we already screenshot it, so we're good on that front. Close that out. What's your best match? For what year? On Rock? Or what are you talking about? Can you be a little bit more specific? The angry one is angry. Masiste. Best ring for Lubu. Brother, I would love to. If Sig's still here, he can probably tell you. I've pretty much. Oh, March. My Hannibal March is probably my best one. That one or the Miyamoto are probably my best. Lubu isn't really quite there yet. Lubu isn't there yet. Yeah, we probably got some. So here's my thought, guys, right? And it's not because I don't want to say anything, right? Radiant Guardian, say you probably have players out here that already know. It's a personal choice. I tend to stay away from Bo Carter. Hey, I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good night, brother. As a creator, I'm just making the choice of staying away from ring suggestions. And the reason why isn't because I don't want to. It's because the rings are so freaking expensive. I'm going to feel guilty if I steer people and then it completely cooks. Or it doesn't. Like, you know what I mean? Like it cucks y'all. Hello. Oh, it's Emmy. Hi. Velkia. Emmy. How's it going, Emmy? Good to see you. Should we go check out the 42? Are they still tanking? Let me see. We can go check it out here in a little bit. It's been 7 hours. The straight dog fire, brother. You bastard! You bastard! Oh shit! The angry one's going in, fam. It's going in. You bastard! For the angry one. You bastard! Oh shit. Yeah, we won the gathering stage. We were up, I think, by like 500 mil. I think is what it was. But they haven't popped the buff. I don't even know when they're gonna pop the buff, to be honest with you. Let me see real quick. Buff, buff, buff. Buff me up, brother. The king's rights. The king doesn't have no rights, bro. You got no rights. Spartan's king. Pop the buffs, brother. Who's in jail? Nobody's in jail? What? What? Who knows, fam? Who knows? So I get some chips, but I don't know what. It's not hot Cheetos. Surprise me with something? Oh no, I put them all. I put everything back. Thank you, my love. See, that's exactly what I'm saying. Mexica. Y'all are all saying different rings. And so that's why, like, for me, I try to stay, because like if I'm gonna suggest legendary rings, bro, that is an investment right there. So I feel bad trying to, like, I don't want to steer people wrong. And so I usually stay away from rings. The number one thing that people have been requesting on the website is the rings. So people have been asking, so like on this, right, on our website on Hannibal, they've been asking specifically for a ring section. And my issue is, I don't think there's been enough testing where we can I can definitively say this is the best ring. Thank you, Bella. That this is the best ring, right? And here are two other viable options. I don't know about that. And so that's why I don't want to put it up there, because if I put it up there and people follow this, and then we find out, hey, it's actually this ring, not this ring, there's no, you can't break those down. So then you're kind of cooked. So that's why I've kind of stayed away from rings. I have everything else except for rings right now. And gems. Those are the three things that I don't have right now. We are on the tracks to be defender, I think. Thank God. Hell yeah, I mean, I just go wherever O Canada goes. You can see what rings to use on All Clash. I don't trust a lot of those, to be honest with you. Most of the guides that I see online are hot dog water, bro. Most of the guides that I see online are trash, which is the reason why I always make shit on the website. Because a lot of guides are like, I saw a guide that did like a tier list that had like half of the legendaries were S tier. And I'm just like, brother, they either don't know what a tier list is, or they don't really understand what they're doing, because there's no way that you should have half a list in S tier. They're not all that good. You made it to top 50. I'm happy. Hell yeah, uncle. Hell yeah, brother. Why did you push? They didn't give you no fucking buff. They needed to buff you up, brother. They're not going to buff you up. Do we have a poor king, bro? Our king is running low. We don't have a buff daddy to buff us up. Where's our buff daddy, bro? Hello, Buff Daddy. MGK, how's it going, big homie? I don't need to push troops. No, I just meant the kingdom buff. Buff Daddy. Dude, look at this guy. I'm streaming for nothing. Hell yeah, brother. Hold on. Boricua. Let me see. Over here, people just trying to steer the pot, bro. Like the cats. Like the cat from the hell. The witch. Oh hell. Sabrina? Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Crazy they have an emoji. Oh yeah. You want to see the emojis? Look, check this out. Emmy, you'll love this one. You ready for it? So our members, like my members, the ones that join, like YouTube members, our normal community is called the Burrito Gang, right? Y'all know? The members, right, that are members of the YouTube and subs on Twitch and all that, they're called the Thick Burritos. Like thick. THICC. So the emoji for them is literally a burrito with a dunk. If that doesn't make you want to become a member, you probably shouldn't be a member of this community, or like a member. It is literally a burrito with a dunk. Where did my comment go? May take. Hold on, watch this. Maybe is this termed something differently, guys, right? You may take my virginity, but you will never take my... Oh. Chat, name that movie. If somebody can name that movie, I'll gift a sub on YouTube. And no, virginity is not in the original saying. Name that movie, gifted sub in YouTube. Where does the saying come from? What movie? That quote is from a movie, except you substitute out virginity. Okay, Frank. I see you, Frank. Okay. All right, there we go. I'm a man of my word. Give me a second. I see you, Frank. It is from Braveheart. It's where he's getting racked. Freedom! He gets absolutely wrecked. All right, give me 1 second. I gotta go on the actual stream to do this. I can't actually. All right, good luck, fam. Whoever gets it, I appreciate y'all. Thank you again. All right, let me see. Man of my word. Got it. Bone Breaker 35. I think Bone Breaker is new, isn't he? Welcome to the Thick Burrito fam. And to welcome you into the neighborhood. Every time we get a new member, the members always spam it, fam. Dang, bro, why you gotta put so many A's in your name? Hey, Poso! Thank you for, I appreciate the follow on Twitch, brother. Welcome to Burrito Gang. All right. There we go. Man of my word, fam. I appreciate y'all. Let me see. He's always angry. If he doesn't get angry, he is not angry. Oh, hell. Basista out here coming out with the facts. Bulbaritos, are you a girl? I don't even know if I should touch that with a 10-foot pole, chat. I'm probably gonna get clipped. If I answer that, I'm gonna probably get in trouble. Let's go check it out again. Oh, it looks like he pulled up a little bit. 1.3 bill. That's a pretty grooviness right there. I might have to make a new thumbnail that says the angry one is him. You ready for the rage title? You ready for it? This is what I'm gonna do. If the angry one wins this, I'm gonna make a short video that says the angry one beats Nephisto and Ctesse. Either they're gonna rage or they're gonna laugh. It's bound to happen. Somebody's gonna get triggered. Whoever takes the top spot is gonna get the thumbnail. Is it Diogo? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. I know I've never seen that name before, so welcome to the stream, my friend. George Clooney not even awake right now. But this is just a warm-up. Who the fuck is George Clooney? If this is all they can muster. Ctesse hasn't even trained, brother. Huh? Ctesse is pretty chill. I'll be honest with you. Most of the whales in Age of Empires Mobile that I have engaged with have all been really cool for the most part. I would say there's maybe like one or two that I'm like, you know. but most of them are really chill. Delang, like he wants to hop on. He's in chat, like chilling, and Delang is one of the bigger whales in the game too. And I like that because I'll say this. I like when whales engage with creators because a lot of the times, unless you're a very large creator, you're not going to be able to do a lot of the stuff that they can do. Right. And I don't really give a shit. Like, I'm never going to be that guy who's going to be like buffing out shit. You know what I mean? Like I did it with Uncle B. Right. And he was gracious enough to help me out with that when he did the wheel spins and all that kind of stuff. And I love him for that. But that shit I will never be able to do. Right. It's not that I can't do it. It's just I just don't invest like that. Like that's just not me. So when I get whales like Delang or Uncle or whoever that want to engage, I'm always for it. I'm always for it, man. Clooney equals Nephisto? Who the shit named him Clooney? Why are you naming him Clooney? I'm Primal. Hey, Primal. From CT1? Hell yeah, man. R25. Let's go. Did 25 win stage 1? No. 21 stage 1. I think we won it by like 500 mil, something like that. Let me see. Oh, wait. It's not going to show it. The score, is it? It is what it is. We showed it. If you scrub to the beginning of the stream, later on, it will show the scores before reset hit. I don't remember exactly. I think it was like 500 mil difference, something like that. That must be nice. Our whales are sending IRL threats to us. Jesus Christ, bro. Just report them, man. It's the best I can do. Reach out to some of the mods, Scorchy. That's probably your best bet. Yeah, whales doing whale things, you can't really do much about that. That's the style of the game. But doing the other stuff, you can't do that. All right. Look angry out here, bro. I'm angry. He's really trying to stir some shit up, ain't he? Our gathering game weak as fuck. We just got to go farm those accounts, brother. Secret meta. Did y'all do that? Nobody. Did those of y'all there from 2025, did y'all do that? Did y'all know that y'all could do that? First off, before I even start diving into it. Y'all did? Okay. Yeah, we saved all that for the last like hour. No. It's not that. That's not what I'm talking about, nobody. So, the way you score points, right? And I'll explain it. For those of y'all that don't know what I'm talking about, that's why I'm explaining it. Not saying y'all don't. Okay. The way that it works is it's recording based on resources that, and here it is, preface it. Yes. It is based on resources that you are bringing back to your city. Okay. What does that mean? Does not need to be from resource tiles. Does not need to be from resource tiles. So what a lot of kingdoms will do is they will wait towards the end, or you can do it in the beginning. It doesn't really matter. I think we did it towards the end, just as kind of like a buff at the end. You can go and raid the shit out of all, like we raided all the tagless cities, all the ones that aren't in alliances or quit or did everything, pooled all their resources. And when we came back, then we get extra points. Okay, cool. So if you didn't know about that, it's an easy way to score some points. All right. I'm wasting this stream. There we go. There's an easy way to find out if he's online or not. Nope. Or he may be online, but he's not training. My guess is he's going to wait for a buff, or he's just not going to train at all. We just aren't good farmers. It is what it is, man. You'll probably be surprised by how many tribes we do too. The tribe section, I believe, from the first one was actually higher than the resource gathering section. Point wise. Either my game is bugged, but it says 25 one stage 1. Let's see. I don't know where you go to see that. Hold on. How do you see the stages though? It doesn't refresh afterwards, does it? Is there a spot? So I'm still noob at this. Is there a spot to go and see who won the stage? Oh, not that. Dude, that girl in AVS 2 is a beast. Oh, are you talking about Remota? Click rankings. But it doesn't show, let me see, total, but that shows the total combined. Cross border. Nah. Click on stage. Yeah, but it doesn't show like the total kingdom wise, uncle. That's what I was trying to find. Because you know how like on this one, it shows like up there, it shows total points, stage points. Well, I guess we technically could. I could just do the math and just take 400 million off of that. So it's 4.4. 4.4 for us, roughly. And for them, it was like 3.7. We'll just say that. Because it's not by kingdom. Hold on, let me see. Well, I don't see a kingdom. Okay. So there you go. So maybe they need to add a tab for kingdom. It seems really dumb, but it is what it is. But yeah, no, we won 21 stage 1 by 500. Around 500 mil. Oh, I got you. I got you. Ooh. IJL. I assume AVS will probably climb up because Remota probably will train. But we'll see. I don't know if anybody's training, to be honest with you. That's going to be the surprise. Let me see. Personal. I think the angry one stopped. What's crazy about it is It put them up by what? About a bill? No. 5 point. Yeah, by about $1 billion. There's a timing thing. Top 2 get right in, then it goes down from there. Oh, okay, so you can only load in as your position, Uncle? Which I thought it was top 3 that got in 30 minutes early. Was it top 3 or top 2? They get in to port in like 30 minutes early, right? I don't know all the timing stuff, so I'll have to see that. Ctesse is active. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, let her cook. Let her cook. Oh. Troop training like Rock is always what pushed the most in pre-KVK. For sure, 100%. 100%. If y'all came in late, chat, and y'all didn't see the stuff that we talked about from the mail, go check it out. I may cut it into a video. I don't know. Like, if y'all are engaging with them, then I'll make them. If not, I just don't like people having to like crawl through the whole stream in order to see stuff. So I try to make little tidbits of it. But what happens is if it doesn't get engaged with, it gets suffocated by the other videos, which it is what it is. You know what I mean? Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, they're porting in. They got money. Money, money, money. Last time she did 4 billion at this stage. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. I'm ready for the thumbnail. I'm ready for the thumbnail. Ooh. Climb it up, climb it up. Climb, 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 climb. Doing big troop trains doesn't make sense with how this KVK is set up. I don't think it's about that, Uncle. You and I both know it's a no pun intended because she's a lady, right? But her lady boner is flexing right now. The lady boner is flexing, right? It has nothing to do with whether she needs the troops or not. I think this is one of those drop it on the forehead kind of situations. You know what I'm saying? I don't think. Hey, Techless, bro, what's going on, buddy? It's only 8 hours of fighting. It is what it is, fam. You know, if it was weeks like Rock, it makes sense. I think at some point, Uncle, it's going to be longer. I don't know if it's going to be weeks. Like, I don't know that. I don't think with the current fighting mechanics, they can do that. What I suggested, though, and y'all tell me whether y'all like the idea or not, right? And I'm all for it. It's just a suggestion because I don't personally find, when I was watching, I will tell you this. I don't see anything strategic for the Mightiest Empire at all, period. I don't see any strategy needed. Everyone just ports in and you just bum rush and touch each other and rub uglies for 8 hours and then call it a KVK, right? There's no strategy to this. So the idea that I was gonna bring is kind of twofold, right? We take the current existing Mightiest Empire. We are gonna remove one of the days. I don't think we need the day 5. I don't think we need that one. Just remove that altogether. So you have 4 days. You start Monday through Thursday as your prep days. Friday would start the first day of fighting, and the timings and all that stuff can change up, right? Maybe it's not 8 hours, maybe it's 3, 4, I don't know, whatever. And the zone 1 on the very outside opens up for contestation, right? You can go in there, port in, fight, go in all the zones in zone 1, port, fight, do all those kinds of deals. Maybe they add some objectives to it. I don't know, like just something where it promotes the fighting. Then that would be on Friday. On Saturday, then zone 2 would open up. Then you're contesting that for a little bit of time. And then final day, it's zone 3. It is Kingsland. It is for all the marbles and that kind of stuff. So here is so it becomes a 3-day fight. And then you only make it once a month. You do not do it every other week. You do it once a month, and it's a raid event. There needs to be substantial awards for attackers over defenders for it to make it worth it. Right now, the rewards are just so bad. It doesn't make it worth zeroing your account or half a, there's nothing worth it, right? Add legendary medals into the mix, and I promise you, people are going to start slapping each other. Add gear stuff, add crystals, add gems, add something that makes it enticing enough for people to be like, okay, we need to be an attacker, right? We need to be the winner of Mightiest Empire. Right now, that doesn't exist. And the fighting, while it is good, it's been good so far for 20, right? Most other kingdoms aren't getting the same pool as 20 is right now, right? They're getting either non-existent fighting, or they capture the Imperial City in the first hour, and then it's chalked, right? Everybody just ports out, bubbles up, and they're done. And so that's just the way it is. So that was just suggestions that I made to try to make the event a little bit more enticing for people to want to play it. I'm not saying it fixes everything, but what you could also do is rotate times for each zone too, so that way it's more beneficial, or it's more helpful for Asian time zone, and then the next one is European, and then the next one is American. You can start rotating, so that way people aren't like, well, it's only one time zone. So there's just ways around that. I don't know. It's just ideas on that front. Let me see. Suggestion: they need to scale back the animations and fighting. Oh, in the big scrums, you can't see shit. I felt like they're already scaled back. You want them more scaled back? Compared to Rock, these are super scaled back. At that point, they might as well add a toggle to toggle off the animations. I don't really think you can honestly make those less, it might as well not have them at that point. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying, but you and I both know, like in Rock, it was like looking at the fucking sun when all the animations were all going. It was like you're looking at a yellow ball. And from what I was seeing, it didn't look like that, but I do get what you're saying. With the current targeting in this game, I do understand where you're coming from though, for sure. The targeting in this game is hot dog water. My server, we don't care about rewards. We fight every day. Oh Lord. Right now, everyone is cooked. No one has troops. Hell yeah, brother. I told you Nephisto would get... Hold on. I told you Nephisto would get Nephisto this KVK. He won't even train to have an excuse. Second suggestion. TPs cost 4K per when you're an attacker, which is trash for free-to-play players. Fix that shit. Yeah, I brought that up last. So last stream, I fried the devs. I went and absolutely fried them on this mode. I don't need animations to fight. I just need to see people dying. So then, yeah, maybe that's an easier fix, is just adding a toggle to remove animations. The worst in Rock wasn't the animations. It was the fucking sound when fight. Sounded like everyone was taking a dump when they had their Williams. Just... If y'all weren't from Rise of Kingdoms, you won't understand. But there was a commander that had like verbal animations, and every time he would lunge his sword, right? He would lunge it, like you would see the animation of the sword coming at you, bro. It sounded like he was taking an absolute hot caca, and just like, bro. And so when you had 300 of them on the field, it was. It just sounded like everyone had hot diarrhea. That's literally I had to turn off the audio because the entire stream just sounded like a bunch of grown men that just ate really hot spicy salsa and just had the choro. They had the Montezuma's Revenge for 8 hours. And that's when I would do like 12, 15 hour streams. So all you would fucking hear is And it, oh, bro, it's wild. Fucking wild. I can still hear Attila screaming into my ears. All right, let's check. Let's check where Ctesse is. Let's check where Ctesse is. That's too good, bro. Let's see. 700. Let's see. CDMs. I think I already know what the DM is, but here, give me a second. So, the Lady Bone. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let me flip this song. All right. Let me see. What do y'all think Ctesse's gonna do? She's gonna give the victory to the angry one? What do y'all think is gonna happen? What are the votes gonna be? Let me see on the stream. Ctesse's at 61%. Yeah, the Attila yell was so bad. Hell yeah, brother. Just half of those were terrible. You have T6 yet? I do not have T6 Abir. I'm actually the month that I took off really cooked my account, to be honest with you. It cooked my account because I missed 2 of the bigger events. So I missed all of those rewards, which is a problem, but it is what it is, fam. I am what I am. I am what I am. Change the stream title to Ctesse versus. Should we? We might have to. We might have to. Hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Mexica. I thought about whoever wins this phase, just putting them as the thumbnail title and just being like the angry one beats X, Y, and Z, or Ctesse beats X, Y, and Z. Just pure rage bait. Just pure rage bait. The best whale, the angry one. Oh man, the rage bait. All right, let me collect these things real quick. We'll let that refresh because I think Ctesse's she's still training. So we'll give it a couple minutes. That way it can climb a little bit. Climb, climb, climb. Let me see. Yeah. All right, we're good there. Did I not get? Oh, I did get one. All right, let's put this in there. Let me see. Owned. Send. Burning ring of fire. All right. Done. All right. Let's see. Events, battle pass here. So probably what I'll end up doing, like I said, chat, I'm gonna wait till after the battle phase, the training phase, and then I'm gonna update the dashboard that I showed y'all in the other video. If you don't know what dashboard I'm talking about, go check out the previous live stream or the video, and it will show you kind of roughly what it is. I did say at 50 likes on the stream, then I'll release the link to y'all. That way, if y'all want to go mess with it, like just to sort and do all that kind of stuff, that you'll have the ability to do all that kind of stuff on the stream. So if y'all are watching this, or if you're live on stream right now and you wanted to see it or be able to mess with it, then smash the like button, fam. All right, let's see there. Let's see that. All right. I'm here. All right, we're at 1 billion. We're at 1 billion. When will Nephisto push? I have no clue, bro. He's in a completely different alliance. I'm in 800. Let me see. We were invaded last time and we spanked the invaders. So here's my, okay. Here's my only issue, right? I get the game mechanics. Okay. How do I explain this? And this is the part that I told y'all when I roasted the devs. This is one roast that I put. For an event like this, right? You are having kingdoms that are deliberately tanking because of benefits, right? It does not benefit to be an attacker. It doesn't. It just doesn't. Right? You don't get better rewards. If at best you get additional buffs for a week from holding the Imperial City, and that's it. But you really don't. There's no incentive to be an attacker. There just isn't. Right? Not only is there not an incentive, you actually get penalized for winning prep stage. And what do I mean by that? Okay. For 80% of Age of Empires mobile, this won't apply to you right now. Okay. And so I'm prefacing that with this because I'm not saying this is a game-wide issue. But it is still an issue. Okay. Why do I say that? If your kingdom only has 1 or 2 active alliances, you're never going to run into this problem. Be an attacker. Win the prep stage. Push for those extra benefits. Right? I would 100%, if you are a 1-2 power alliance or a kingdom, you should never be playing defender ever. There's maybe one reason why, and that's because of war machines, but outside of that, you have there's no downside for you. Okay. If your kingdom is like 4+ alliances of active players that need to load into the event, 100% you take an L. Because you will not have enough space in the attacker zones around the Imperial City to port in all your active players. So you're already at a deficit of active players because of bad game mechanics. That's fine. Leave it. That's fine. Lay down, Papa. I'll show y'all. Bobo wants to say hi. So you're already at a deficit, right? The other thing, as an attacker, you cannot use war machines, from what I understand, but defenders can. Okay. The other thing is, as an attacker, like Uncle said, you cannot use your normal purple teleports, that kind of deal. You have to buy the special ones, which cost 4,000, which is insane. That's insane. And then on top of that, right, we already talked about the territory. You can't port everybody in. That's a problem. If you have an active player kingdom, what are you going to tell people? Oh, you can't port in. We need that spot for this other guy. So then it kills the fun for the event, right? You're directly having to pick and cherry pick who can do what. And then ultimately, I think the rewards are trash. I said what I said. I think the rewards are dog water. I think for the amount of loss that accounts are going to take from this mode, that needs to get buffed 5 to 10-fold at minimum. At minimum, it needs to get 5 to 10-fold. There's no reason an event like this shouldn't have either one of two things, right? Either you need to buff one of the hardest pieces to get in game, which is the legendary medals, right? So buff, where the shit are my things at? I keep thinking it's those, but those are the peasant coins. Give me a second. They need to buff these and allow the winner. Maybe the winners get a different store than the losers. I don't know. Maybe the winners have an option after doing all their battles and their merits and all their stuff. They get an option for 30 of these as opposed to 10. and then the losers get 10. I don't know. There needs to be a difference, a substantial difference where people want to win this thing. Or you need to add in additional incentives that are not available outside of this specific mode. Okay. What do I mean by that? Refresh the rank. What do I mean by that? In Rise of Kingdoms, right? I'm just giving you this example because I played in it. In Rise of Kingdoms, good Lord, they have KVK exclusive city skins, right? So maybe instead of them refreshing merits, you leave the merits and then we use the merits towards city skins. It's just, there's so many options to make the mode more engaging that it needs to happen. Maybe you get 2x merits for winning, and then that helps you towards building towards a shop. I don't know. Like, I'm just throwing shit out there because I feel like the rewards ever since launch day have gone exponentially down. The value is still decent, but the amount of what you're getting is going down, and the cost of playing is going up. And I mean by like loss of troops. I don't mean by swiping of credit cards. So those were just points that I was making just to get them across, because for modes like this, I just don't feel like it's beneficial, right? You can lose and understand, hey, in 2 weeks, we got another one. Who gives a shit? There's no real incentive, right? Why am I going to go and actively zero my account? Yes, I want to fight. I'm just saying, like, in general. Are we talking about Defender and stuff? Yeah. Is your server also doing that? I don't know, to be honest, Emmy. I try to stay out of all that. If they send a mail, then we'll all find out. You know what I'm saying? The worst in 42 was the less active players porting into attack region, and many actives could not port in. Yeah, that sucks. Refresh the rank. They just need to 3x the load in the area. In Lord of the Rings, depending how well you did at the end of the season, you could get items that the losers couldn't. Exactly, Emmy. I like that. So the other thing, I also made this suggestion, right? Because one of that fighting component of how many troops were dying and all that kind of stuff became a bigger issue. I know right now for a lot of y'all, it doesn't seem like a problem, right? When you're like, oh, I only lost 50,000 troops, right? The last Mightiest Empire. The issue is there's no sustainability with that, right? Yes, you get 50% back, but 50% of 50% of 50%, all that's going is your account's just gradually going down. I'm not the type of person that wants to say, oh, you should never lose anything, right? But you need to have an opportunity to, if you want to push and regrow, then there needs to be that. Because if not, then everybody's going to quit, because all they're doing is they're going down, right? You're investing money to get back to zero. You're not even growing your account anymore. So the suggestion I made originally to Rock was this: if you want to promote more fighting, give more benefits. And this is what I told their community managers and their devs. If you want to promote more fighting, then give them more incentive, right? So the idea behind it was once you hit certain thresholds of kills, your percentage of troops return got higher. Okay, so like if you got, I'll try to term it in Age of Empires mobile terminology. If you got 250,000 merits, you qualified for the 50% troop return. If you hit 500,000, you get 60. If you hit 750K, you get 70. If you hit 1 million, you get 80. And you wouldn't get 100% back, but you would at least increase the number so that the amount of fighting is still going to increase. You're still losing troops, but if you want to have fun and lose troops and you're getting merits and doing all that kind of stuff, you don't feel like you're getting your account zeroed, if that makes sense. And you still get to create content, get to have fun, and you're not zeroing your account out for one event. Now, of course, that can all be finessed, and it's just me, a general idea, throwing it out there, but it is an issue. I know right now for a lot of people, maybe it doesn't feel like an issue, but come back in 6 Mightiest Empires and tell me that you're not half of your power, having half the fun, and you can't ever get back to where you were, right? There's zero shot without having to spend an ass load of money, if that makes sense. And when your player base is 85% free to play, your player base is going to dip very hard because they see no end to the tunnel. They see no light, if that makes sense. It's narrowing instead of widening. So those are suggestions. Those are like quality of life things that they'll have to test out. There you go. Woo, it's a Ctesse 1.6. All right, let me catch up in chat real quick. They also need to remove resource spawning. I don't know if they could do that though, Emmy. I guess they probably could, but how, like, how would they do that in the system, right? Remove all nodes within these specific flags. I guess you could custom code it, maybe. But that would have to be custom, right? In order to do it just for those nodes. I don't know. I'm not a dev and I'm not a massive coder, so I'm sure there's probably a way to do it. Uncle, also there's a ton of cheesing shit you can do. I won't get into it, but they're making the same mistake Rock made with KVK. Everything needs to be equal from the map, TP. Oh yeah, I get you. Yeah, there's a lot of cheesy shit for sure. I flamed them on that too. We should get gems or gear. Refresh again. That means you won't fight on the KVK. No, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna fight. I won't have a shit ton of troops, so I'm not planning on zeroing myself, but I'm still planning on fighting. I'm gonna fight and stream and show both sides and all that kind of stuff. So I know most people think, hey, people can think what they want. Y'all have been here long enough to kind of get a vibe on me. And I don't care. Like, I know a lot of people think like, oh, he's a creator for this or creator for that. Chat, at the end of the day, I'm building a community. I don't give a shit about like kingdoms or kingdoms. I care about my community more than I care about a kingdom. You know what I mean? I'm here to build a community, not to build a game. I lost. So as long as, and I'll preface this, as long as y'all keep it civil, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, some of y'all may end up being friends. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all for being competitive. Don't get me wrong. I play Call of Duty. We talk shit all the time. You know what I mean? But it isn't like, y'all know the difference. Yeah, I shouldn't have to explain the difference. Y'all know the difference. I lost 200K from Civil War in a week. Jesus Christ. Now I have only 650. You may honestly, I don't even know what I have, bro. To be honest with you. Let me see what I have. I don't even think, I think I'm at like 700K, bro. I don't think I have a ton of troops. That's why I told you the month that I took off probably cooked me, bro. Oh, wait, hold on. I always forget how to do this, bro. I guess you just have to go straight to the bird. So 210 on that one, or 212. That's 419. Wait, no. 429. Yeah, 429. 6. So probably like 750, 800, somewhere around there. Probably where I'm at. Let me see. Let me see, hold on. They promised they would. Okay, well, that's good to know then. That's good to know. They need to put instant troop training as a reward in events. How would you do that, Scorchy? They need to remove the res spawns around the Imperial City to counter their troop loss. You want me to tell you another thing that I like to see? This isn't a very like This might be more complex to code than it is anything else. But you see the towers around the Imperial City? I'd like those to rotate. I'd like those to rotate. I'm not saying literally the tower rotates. I'm saying the buff for the tower rotate. Because according to a meta, right? What do y'all think is going to be the most coveted tower out of all these, right? So by rotating them, you force the field to kind of rotate, if that makes sense. So I'd like to see the buffs rotate around. I think that will allow for movement of troops and like different strategies will have to take place. So like if 20's on the bottom going after Cav, right? And it rotates to the top. Okay, now AVS needs to go for the tower and then 20 goes into the middle, or it allows for more strategy, which I've always thought is a sorely needed thing. So maybe after you get the buff, then it shields for 20 minutes. After the 20 minutes, it rotates the buff to a different tower randomly. And then you can rotate fighting on the field. There needs to be more strategic elements to Mightiest Empire. At the end of the day, that is what I care about. The mode lacks strategy right now. And that's the number one issue right now with this mode. Outside of all the little quality of life stuff, I'm not saying those aren't important. I'm just saying as a general whole, there is no strategy to this mode. To counter the troop loss. Oh, I get what you're saying. So like buff. So you're saying like to buff the troop number. I still think they need to do that, period. I will Karen if they don't. Karen! Come on, Karen! We don't attack castles. Just hunt field troops and take the city. Well, hunting cities is never beneficial. Even whales will lose hunting cities. And that's the reality is there really is no benefit to hunting a city. If the player is online, they can, and they're fast, they just quick buff clean, quick buff clean. And if they get reinforcements, well, even whales are going to take monster losses. I think this was back in the beginning when we had it, and Nephisto was swarming a player from 800, and they were reinforcing him, and he took, I think, like 10 million power loss in swarming for 3 minutes, right? So you can start to see, even with power, right? If you have reinforcements and you have a player online, you can lose a shit ton of power very quick. Very quick. Ctesse is in a hurry. She only has 22 hours left to train. Primal. Primal. 1.9 billion. Nah, you're not cooked. You can catch up with other events. Yeah. It's just, bro, the events have been just so bad, dude. Oh, man. And I cooked them on that, too. I flamed him in the last live stream. It was funny. Who was it? Purpill. Purpill came in and he was like, brother, I think they released it because I saw your video about how you were cooking them. And dude, I flamed them so hard for having such shitty events, bro. The events have just been horrific. And I won't dive into it because they did kind of make up for it, I guess you would say. Kind of the whole, everybody can literally max out the shop. So I can't say anything about that, but they need to improve. There needs mass improvement on those events. The holiday ones in particular, I literally raged on this event. I raged so hard. Where's this stupid thing at? There it is. Wait, hold on. Oh, wrong one. There it is. I raged so hard on this event because after I did my spins, I realized that it would take me another 6 to 7 holiday events for me to unlock one skin. One skin. And I'm not talking about I maxed all the bundles. No, I'm just doing the base. If you were free to play and you're barely spending, that's what it was taking. For 2,100 of those crystals, I had, I think, 550. After my spins, I had, I think, 700. It would have taken me roughly probably 4 or 5 more total events for me to get one city skin. And so I made I raged out and spend all of them on XP books and just 120 a couple of marches instead. Because in my eyes, I would rather run around with 2 full marches for the next 6 to 8 months than wait and hoard all these things for the next 6 to 8 months and then run out with Mightiest Empire with shitty marches. So it's one of those things, like, I get the necessity of you making them exclusive and harder to get, but brother, it should not take fucking 8 events to unlock something. Just shouldn't. So we won't go on that tangent. If you want to see that tangent, it was in the previous stream. It's in the previous stream. Let me see. Go to the parade grounds, bottom right of your city. Hold on. Oh, hell. Because, like, this skin is fire at nighttime. I like it. Troop details. There you go. So 810 is what I got. And by time Mighty's Empire goes down, probably be less than that for sure. And then guess what? Then I'll train them back and I'll be right back where I was. And then back again. I'm back again. Or maybe I'm not. I don't know. Let me see. I have 12 million power and 2.5 million merits. I'm surprised how I even have troops left. Scorchy, for example, caravan escort or rally tribe events. Whichever alliance gets top 3 rank will get items. Lets them instant train 2 to 3 batches of soldiers. I would rather have like a barracks buff than instant train. Like increases barrack train potential by 500% for 24 hours or 48 or for the week or whatever it is. I want to see this number. I want to see this number of 1,500. I want to see that bitch at like 7,000. Let me use my speed ups. Let me spend if I want to. Like, there needs to be there. Like, I want to see that. I don't want to see instant, to be honest with you. But I get what you're saying. Like, at T7, that's still a lot of speeds. I'm the Hound. All good. You know, try not to be puncturing between. Well, yeah, hey, no worries, bud. Don't matter. Scorchy, we just learned yesterday, if you rally enemy cities that are in your alliance area, you get 80% less casualties on the rally. Interesting. Primal, let's see. Each castle, 100% worth, plus minus depending on your luck. I don't think I've ever seen somebody say that it was worth $100. I thought most people that I was talking to said that if you are going from 0 to getting the skin, it's roughly 600. Barracks buff can work too. It's only rewards active play. Yeah. Correct. Yeah, from what I was told, it's roughly like 500 to 600 if you start from 0 crystals per skin. Which, to be honest, I understand that. Like, if you wanted instant rewards, then yeah, you're gonna pay, right? But I think for free to play, most other games, and I will tell you this, most other games have the skin and the frames and all the stuff in this event, right? They come with the understanding that if you grind out something, you can still get the city skin, right? You're going to use all your potions, or in this case, stamina. You're going to go and hunt tribes. You're going to go and do all these things to accrue enough to unlock the city skin permanently. That's another thing that's triggering me right now. Fucking temporary shit in this game. Please, for the love of God, remove temporary junk. I'm tired of temporary shit, bro. I don't want a temporary chat bubble. I want the permanent shit. You know what I mean? So that's one of those things, like temporary rewards and cooldowns are the 2 top things that just piss me off, just drive me up to high heaven in Age of Empires Mobile, is temporary rewards and fucking cooldowns, dude. I can guarantee you, right? You ready for this? I'm going to tell you right now what I think And you can mark this. You can tell me what y'all think. If I was a betting man, which I am, right? My bet would be when migration is a thing, it is not going to be free. Okay, first off, it is not going to be free. It will either utilize some sort of new currency to buy it. You will have to buy it, right? And then there will be probably a cap. There'll have to be a cap for sure, because you can't have server 1 accounts migrating to server 200. You just can't have that. It'll kill it. They will probably have a very hard cap on where people can go. And then on top of that, I think there is going to be an astronomical cooldown on it. I don't mean like, oh, you're locked in for 10, 15 days. I think it's going to be like 90 to 120 days you'll be locked in. I think those are the top things that I think are going to happen. The currency one being probably the least likely out of all of them, but definitely it is not going to be free. And 2, I think there will be a monster ass cooldown on it so that you don't have players that jump from one server to another in days of time. If I've seen how long of a cooldown they put on switching alliances, can you imagine switching empires? Can you imagine that? See, barracks buff. Hold on. When migration comes, all hell will break loose. Depends, man. Depends. You know what I mean? I think they're going to be bringing in the beta server players. That's a problem. The migration isn't as big of a problem until you start including beta players. If they're rogue beta players, brother, you are cooked. Show the rank again? Sure. Can you imagine a rogue beta player? 2.5. Ooh. 1.3. Double, 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 trouble, double, bubble, bubble. So here's my point of view. And I will say this. And this goes back to the MEE stuff, right? When it comes to defenders and attackers, the whole concept of racing to the bottom and everyone wants to be defenders, I feel like is the blue balls of AOEM. If you don't know what that is, I'm not going to explain it to you. Because I feel like as a defender, if you are deliberately losing prep stage, you aren't actually winning Mightiest Empire. Because at the end of the day, you can only keep what you currently own. You cannot own anything new. So if anything, if a defender wins, they are literally, it's like in football and soccer for EU, my EU fam, it's like on the pitch and the stupid soccer match ends, or football match ends in a draw. Bro, triggered. Fucking triggered out of my mind. That's like when people are giving out participation ribbons. Bro, I want a winner and a loser. I don't want ties. And I feel like when defenders win, it is a tie. Because technically, they aren't going to own anything that they didn't previously have. The rewards aren't any better. So what was in my mind, what was the point then? You know what I mean? As an attacker, right? When you win, right? You won. You won prep. You won the event. You're done, right? You're going to own their shit for a week. You won. As a defender, you're not. And so that's always my big thing is I feel like when the defender wins, it's like a draw in sports. And that I never liked in sports. It drives me nuts. Where's Nephisto? I have no clue, brother. I have no clue. I am not in that alliance. I am in 800. I am in 800. The Eye of Agamotto. Let's see. So like case in point right here, right? If the defenders, I'll give you an example. If the defenders, where is it at? Let me go back to the points over here. If I'll give you an example, if 25 at the end of all this is up by 20 billion points, I don't know, coming out of prep stage, right? And the Imperial City is not captured by 20 and has to be captured to get those tick marks. There's no way for 20 to catch up. There's no way for them to make that deficit up. They will have to capture it. The other thing is, if the gap is so large, even if, say, I'll just give you an example. If 20 loses the prep stage and we are down by 50 billion score, I don't know, I'm just throwing stuff out there, right? Even if we instantly capture the Imperial City, the points that we will get won't be enough to top over the 50 billion. So then you don't even win in that point based on score. So it is what it is. So I'll give you an example with the 20 and with 4. If 4 would have captured the Imperial City and defended, their points would have toppled over 20 and 20 would have lost last game because it was tight. Because based on the sheer amount of points on the stream when they were showing the scores, and then once they captured the Imperial City and it bubbled, did all the shit, the point jump, if you were to switch that point jump over to 4, 20 would have lost. How much power does Ctesse guy have? Let's look. Want to look? Let me see. Actually, I think I can just do it from the scoreboard, can I? I don't know if I can actually click on that. Let me see. I cannot. Okay. Well, let's move that. Thank goodness. That's why I have an account. And 25. I'll just switch over real quick. I'll show you. Scorcher, I wish heroes in taverns and in wheels were randomized on each server. It would be fun to see different lineups and heroes in KVK. I kind of like that. Before the KVK, Tessie was 262. Nah, it's 280. 280. I have it on the leaderboard. Let me see. Oh, actually, I can't pull it up. I have the video of it. I think she was 280. And it's a girl, not a guy. Yeah. Do I keep saying he? She. Sorry. Apologies. 300 mil. Hold on. That's rankings. There you go. 302. Angry One went up 20 mil. And then Ctesse went up 20. 56, 45, 45. And that's why I was saying, so probably what I'll do is after reset, I'll update these power rankings and alliance rankings, and then that way y'all can see kind of what the jump was for all the stuff. There you go. 3.1 R25. I don't know why. Did people move around? I don't remember the alliances being like that. I remember. Was it? I don't remember. I don't know if I can actually. No, I can't, because if I switch the Google account, I'll switch my YouTube stuff going on right now. Yo, look at general chat and Discord. They say Nephisto is selling his account. Let me see. Who the fuck is gonna buy that account, bro?
Dude, I don't have time to scroll through this whole chat. Hold on, let me see. I don't see it in the chat. I don't know. I don't want to scrub it. If you can tag me in it, then tag me in it. That way I don't have to scrub through this whole freaking chat. There's too many SpongeBob memes and shit popping up. There's too many SpongeBob memes and shit. Bro, who's going to pay for that account? Perfectly honest with you. Like, low key. How much do you think he spent on a 180 million account? 250K? 200K? I don't really know. For me, this is one of the harder games. 250? That's what I was saying. It was hard for me to kind of price out because the value is better than what it is in Rock. So then what do you what would you sell that 250 for? You can't make it back. There's zero shot you make it back. And I really doubt, because of how young this game is, he's probably better off sitting on the account and letting it sit for like a year, because nobody's going to pay what they would normally pay. I'd be surprised if he got maybe 50 back. Not that he, honestly, if he can spend that much, he probably doesn't need the money anyways. But you still don't want to feel like you got fucking chorizo. You know what I mean? If he is selling it. You think somebody, okay, uncle, it's not that that's what it's worth. I'm not trying to say it like that. What I'm trying to say is the demand to play in this game high enough where somebody is going to come out and spend $150,000 for an account? 5K maybe. See, that's what I was thinking too. I was thinking it was going to be something astronomically low because of there is no hype for it. That's why I was saying he's better off sitting on it and waiting for the devs to fix their shit. And then if the hype builds on the game, then you can start to bring it out. More Habibis will come out and just be willing to spend it. Peak Rock spending, yeah. Hey, you never know, brother. There's some crazy ass whales out there, brother. Some crazy motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was funny in the Discord. I saw somebody post. Who was it? It was one of the creators, and they posted like, "Is Nephisto quitting? Is Nephisto quitting Call of Dragons or some shit like that?" And he posted it in the Age of Empires mobile Discord. And then I think he talked about all that, or it's a Nephisto interview or some shit. I don't know. I didn't really watch it. And I was just like, brother, the thumbnail is all Call of Dragons. I was like, what the fuck? What the funny? The interview? Yeah. What do you ask him? What are your political views? You know what I mean? Like, how do you interview? What would you interview? What would your question be? Guys, if y'all were, if we were interviewing Ctesse, what would your question be? You only get one question. What would you ask? And before all the perverts come out, no, don't even throw it out there. All right, I know y'all freaking naughty, but let's not flood the chat with freaking naughty. Accounts on sale did not cost anything in 2 months. There'll be 20 people with the power of Nephisto. See, that's the thing. Nephisto spent 900K in COD. That doesn't surprise me though. That's like a Baba spend, uncle. Remember Baba? Baba spent shit $1 million on that one account. And that's not including the account he bought for his son. And that's not including all the spend and all that. Like, that doesn't surprise me. How do you feel about the tariffs coming? Are you asking me? Or are you, is that the question for Ctesse? Oh Lord. All right, let me switch back to 20. Oh, that's the question for her. Oh Lord. Well, if you're defenders, you don't get any tariffs.
You can't tax anybody. You can't own the kingdom. That's the difference. As a defender, the only thing you can do is ensure that you keep your own buffs, and that's it. You cannot own the enemy Imperial City. As a defender, you lose the right to own the Imperial City for a week. I'm talking macro economy right now, homie, not AOEM. Fuck, man. Do you think Ctesse knows about macro economies, bro? I don't even know. Maybe she does. Fuck if I know, bro. She could be a... What is a female sultan? Is it just sultan? What's a female sultan? Fuck. What is it? What is it, chat? Somebody help me out here. An empress. Expedition. Dun, 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 dun. Get cooked. Let's see. The macro economy. Brother, you're gonna give her one of those like nerd questions. Nerd. Which coin should I which crypto coin should I? I've always wondered, like, not to get like specific, but like the whales in this game generally, what job do you think they do? I assume like CEOs and stuff, but like of what? Do you think it's like a tech company? Do you think they're like Bitcoin moguls? Do you think, what do y'all honestly think? I have always wondered that. Are they fucking soccer? Like we had professional football, like European football stars play in Rise of Kingdoms, like actual guys, like we're legit players. Pretty sure Nephisto is a VC guy. Oh, okay. I've always wondered that. Like, just, I know Baba has a bunch of businesses, so that's a little different, but just in general, like, I find it cool. As a marketing person, I find it interesting. Like with Makote, like, how did the game just randomly pop up on his phone and he was just like, fuck yeah, let's get in this? Or did he see an ad? Or like, where is that connection point right there? And how can we get more of them? That's just me putting my marketing hat on. You know what I mean? All right, let me see. Let's check it out. Check it out. All right, 21. I appreciate all y'all hanging out in the stream, fam. If y'all can do me a huge favor, if you're on YouTube or on Twitch, consider following us, dropping a subscribe on the YouTube, and if y'all can, smash the like button on the stream. It is free and helps us out more than you will ever know. All right, let's see where Ctesse is. Oh, yeah. Okay, uncle, brother, you said you were in top 50. Why are you number 3? Huh? You said you were in training? Brother, hello? He did it for the stream, chat. We're doing it for the content. We did it for the content. We're doing it for the content, chat. We're doing it. Oh, Lord. I was like, hey, I know that guy. Hey, I know this guy. Motherfuckers on the chat. He's just like, bro, I need to see my name. Ma, the meatloaf. Hashtag content creator. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ma, the meatloaf. Brother Cuh. What? Ctesse out here. Woo. She thick. Ctesse throwing out the lady. Training units. See if it's gonna blank it out, bro. Y'all, all right. Before I post this, y'all think it's gonna? You think it's gonna blank it out? All right, let's find out. Let's find out together. Yes, we got it. Just had to add a bunch of O's in it. Let's go. Let's go. Where's Nephisto? I have no clue, brother. I know everyone thinks that I'm in cahoots, but I ain't in cahoots, brother. I'm in a whole other alliance. I think somebody asked me something earlier, and I think I might have accidentally bypassed it. Hold on. I think it was a Nephisto question. I don't remember. Or was that the one with Emmy where she was telling me about the Nephisto account? It might have been that one. Okay, I didn't say anything. Scorchy, probably jobs that don't have much social interaction, since this is a social game that fulfills their social needs by playing and interacting with others. I'd say so. I think you also have to remember, like, as a boss, it makes social interactions a little bit harder because you are their boss, kind of deal. You know what I mean? So you're not out there grabbing beers with your HR director. You know what I mean? But on a game, guess what? You don't fucking work for anybody. They don't work for you, so you can just dick around and have fun. But yeah, I do get that. All right, let's see. RSX 7 million. Wait, when did it say it would be $5? It's gonna be not when I'm streaming. For UTC? Fuck. Brother. I'm not gonna be on for that, bro. That's in 2 hours. Ugh. Ugh. Why? Why are we popping the buff when everyone's gonna be asleep? They saw Uncle B out here pushing troops, and they're like, homie needed the buff. For UTC, all of EU will be asleep. America will be asleep. America. They said they were pushing the buff. I don't know if that means they're going to be pushing training or what, but they said that they're going to do the buff at 4 UTC. Don't moan, you tagless bro. I'll do what I want, all right? I'll do what I want. All right? You don't tell me what to do. Sometimes a 14-year-old commanding a CEO in the game since he's just a member of Nah, bro. I think you can play 14 here. What the hell am I reading above, bro? Yeah, exactly, bro. I don't know. 14-year-old CEOs, bro. They're gaming empires, bro. Nephisto is selling? Hell yeah, brother. Are you throwing your hat in for the like 2.5K, bro? Just throw it out there, man. Just throw out an IOU for 2.5. But don't bet against yourself, man. You got to start off the $3. $3. Just hit him with the $3. $3. I always laugh in these games how much these players ride the balls of these whales. Hey, bro, we all ride some point in our life. You know what I mean? We all ride every now and then, brother.
You just can't look him in the eye, brother. You can't look him in the eye. All right, let me see. Clear all these out. But I won't pay over 15K. Jesus Christ, bro. You could probably get it for 5K. CIA, FBI, open up. FBI. You want me to show you? Or I'll show you what it is. Here, I'll tag you in chat real quick. One second. In the official Discord. Let's see. Oh. Hell, how do you spell your freaking name again, bro? Here, I'll put the meme in the general chat. FBI, open up. Who? Nephisto? He didn't answer my DMs either, so don't feel not special. All right, let me see. Is Ctesse still pushing? 3.63. I don't remember where it was previously at. I don't remember. Cap. Calling Cap. Because I know he does, Uncle. Cap. Cap. He doesn't need to sell, to be honest with you. If I was him, I wouldn't fucking sell. If you spend that much, it makes no sense to take that big of a loss. Not because he needs the money, but because it just doesn't make sense. He can always just come back and play if he wants to. Oh, see, now I know you're trolling now. See, you gave it up. You sold yourself down the river, brother. You sold out. You sold it. You had a good one, and then you just went out and you threw it out there. Now I know it. Cap. Yeah, zero shot. Somebody's taking 15 after spending 250. $5.2 billion. Spend 10 on my account and still dog shit compared to. Oh, dude, that's wild. That's wild, dude. Oh, I thought another wheel came out. What time? How long have we been streaming, fam? Almost 3 hours? You know, we'll hold off. We'll go to... All right, we still got, what, 12 minutes? We'll go to the 3-hour mark on the stream, and then we'll call it there. But then probably what I'll end up doing is I will make a short video tomorrow where I'm recording what happened, since they're going to be training when I'm going to be offline. The scores and all that. And maybe I'll just make it like a YouTube short or something like that. I don't know. I'll figure something out where it's just like y'all can see the scores and stuff like that. And yeah. But yeah, I like, fam, I appreciate y'all. Tess will do 500 mil. Tess is already over that. Tess is at like 3.6 billion, bro. Almost 4 billion. Oh, you're talking about 500 power? Oh, 500 million.
Save that stuff for... I keep thinking world chat, bro. I have a Hannibal wheel again, 6 fucking time. We had it 5 times in the first rotation, so yeah. That's why some people keep asking me like about wheels, and guys, the devs have it cooked, bro. There is no organization, no rhyme or reason on how the wheels pop. I think it's just Peter in the background just saying, Hannibal. And then the next time, and then another one. And he's just pushing the button on us, bro. Just absolutely. Y'all know the meme where it's like the guy's like sweating to push the button? I think that's just Peter just pushing the wheel button legitimately. Because there's no rhyme or reason how the wheels pop. They're not popping at the same consistency. There's no order to them. There's nothing. It's not reverse snake order or like there's nothing. Oh, I love Hannibal. I wish I would have had 6 Hannibals, to be honest with you. But I didn't, so it is what it is. And my luck was absolute hot dog water, so it is what it is. All right, we'll keep our eyes on this. And 3.8. Oh, so she still is going. She was at 386, I think. I think she's going to go for 4 bill. Bro, that's wild. That's wild, dude. That's wild. Y'all ready, chat? Here we go. Look at everybody. For Uncle, the solo blue player in the middle. Right here. He offered himself as tribute. He is the only one in the top 6. Offered his services for the content. Make sure you smash the like button as appreciation for him sacrificing his cheeks for the stream. I appreciate y'all, fam. I love that guy. He's my quarterback. He's my quarterback. See where the first 800 player is. Ooh, wait, hold on. Actually, you know what we could just do? We could just do this. Player alliance, stage 2. There we are. We're ranked number 7 total. We are number 3. Josh Point, what's going on, brother? Dude, long time no see. Damn, I don't know shit about this game. Is this supposed to be the first MG? So Tosh, this is easiest way to explain it is think of like right now we're in pre-KVK or what they call prep stage in this, and then it leads to a raid event. I don't know if you've ever played a game like a city builder that has a raid event. Back in the day, Game of Power, Age of Fire, I think is what it was called, used to have a raid event where you could raid other servers. Like you'd get matched against servers and be able to raid them. It's the same thing with this right now. So right now we're spectating these absolute mama jammas as they're going through the training stage right now, like we would in Rock. How have you been, buddy? What you been up to? You still playing Rock? Or are you playing something else? Or what are you up to, bud? Yeah. Let me see. Hey, in my opinion, what's the top 3 commanders to have? I think Mulan, Miyamoto, and Hannibal. Are you in are you in season 2, Yap? Or are you in season 1? That once you answer that question, I can give you the answer. If you're in season 2, it's Mulan. In my opinion, it's Mulan, Miyamoto, and Lubu. If you're gonna switch out, I think it's kind of in between Miyamoto and Hannibal. because I personally really like Hannibal. But Miyamoto gets extra thick once you add Yodit. So that's why I put Miyamoto first. And then between the two cabs, I would probably go Lubu. Because I'm honestly, I prefer damage over tankiness. That's just my opinion. Pre-KVK troop training event. Yeah, Tosh. I've only played Rock and Whiteout Survival. Hell yeah, man. How are you enjoying Rock? Are you still which kingdom are you in still? Delang, how's it going, buddy? Dude, we were talking about amazing whales earlier and you weren't here, so I couldn't gas you up, brother. I couldn't gas you up. But now I can, brother. I was gonna gas you up, give you premium gas. Because I was thrashing on some whales, and then I said, but there are some good ones, and I was gonna gas you up, brother, but you weren't here. I quit Rock like 6 months ago, after our second KVK against 1093. Ooh, fuck, fuck. Season 2, yeah. Then I would do that. Yeah, I would say that. I think the difference between your decision would be the Miyamoto. Yeah, I have Miyamoto, Tribihana, and Yodit, so I will probably try to change my Hannibal and get Lubu. You're welcome. Yeah, I think there's also, yeah, I would also say this. There's also situational moments where I can see where Hannibal would be better than Lubu. Right? Most players, I'll say this, I'll preface this. Most players aren't going to get Lubu to the absolute max where you'll see some whales running with Lubu and it's like he's Jesus on water, right? Most players aren't getting anywhere near that, right? I think for the investment, I think Hannibal will suffice a lot better in murder balls and like this kind of mode because you are going to be getting swarmed, right? Lubu, for most players, he's going to be a glass cannon. Right, he's gonna pump out a lot of DPS, but he's gonna get his cheeks clapped pretty hard, unless you're a whale that has him whaled out. The whales are gonna be able to do both, right? Because you can really crank him up. Hannibal, you can do that without having to max him out, but once you max him out, he becomes even better too. Was in good old 1960 for my last 3 KVKs before I hung up. Laces. Oh, you went to 960? Did y'all lose that much? I hadn't been keeping up. Who did y'all play? Oh, you said 2 were against 93. Yeah, I saw they did who was it? Was it Plato? I think Plato went to 960, I think. I don't even remember. Delang, nice, very nice. Wait, I was a good whale in Rock for a while. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. King Arthur is really, really good. Yeah, if you want to spend, what, 15K to get him? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. My Lubu walks on water. Ooh. Ooh. So do you too, sir. You do too, Delang. See that premium gas? Brother, I'm gassing. Dude. Dude, premium gas. Premium gas. Some plugins will automatically update. I can update them later. And then gets punched in the face. Oh, my butt hurts. My butt hurts. Got 2 minutes on the clock, chat. Rapid fire questions. Anything you want to hit me with it. And then we'll hit our 3-hour mark. And then we will call it there. I will most likely make a video or do a live stream. I don't really know what we're going to do to kind of show off the end of this. I don't really know if I want to do a live stream because there really isn't anything in stage 3 that I really give a shit about streaming, to be honest with you. I'd rather kind of just record showing the rankings and then boom, chalk it up, right? Because that's all you'll really care about right now anyways. Nobody cares about tribal eliminations and speed up consumption. And so probably what I'll do is instead of doing the live stream, I'll make a short video on it and then I will go and update the dashboard for y'all. Did all y'all see the dashboard? I probably could show y'all if y'all want to see it.
We got about a minute left. So ask me whatever y'all want to ask me. If y'all want to see the dashboard, smash the like button and let me know that y'all want to see it. We're at 10 likes. Let's get to 20 and I'll show it off. And if Hannibal has Cleo has third instead of Ashoka, still very good because Ashoka is too hard to get. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Just want to say the only good thing about this New Year's event is the envelopes. I think getting 25,000 presents was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dashboard. You want to see it? All right. Let me see it. Let's see if I can find it. Dashboard. Google Data Studio. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out of YouTube. Let me see. Fuego. It's a good song to be on, fam. Go. Alright, let me move this here. Alright, so I need to go to Alright. Hold on. Oops, wrong one. All right, so this was, hold on, let me bring the screen up. This was the dashboard from the data that I manually, let it be known, I manually pulled this data from the game. So I went in 20 and then in Empire 25 and then pulled data manually and typed it all in and did all that kind of stuff. So this is between 20 and 25. What I'm going to end up doing, right, and I preface this, I will probably break it off into 3 stages. There will be, as you see on the bottom right, it says pre-KVK. That is before prep even started. So this was before we started. We just found out we are getting matched with 25. Boom, within like 6 hours, I went and pulled all the data. That way people can't say, oh, it was too late, it was whatever. I pulled the data. No. Tasha's just coming to hang out. I don't think he's playing this game. Uncle. He played Rock. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the numbers after training stage. That way, that's probably gonna be the biggest incline of power between the two empires. So then we get kind of the cap, right? At the peak. And then after the fighting, then I'm going to take the last results at the very bottom to see who dipped, what merits climbed, what power dipped. And then that way you can kind of see the charts on like when here and here and here and here, like that kind of stuff. So these stats are pre-KVK. I have not pulled. They're not freshened with, because training is going on right now. So these are not fresh. These are pre-KVK. Okay. So what I did is I pulled the top 10 power alliances from each kingdom. And then those are the power that you see right here. The total power for the top 10 for 20 and 25. And then the merits for those same respective top 10 for 20 and for 25. Okay. Then this chart just combines these two and puts it in a chart form. So you can see it. Red is alliance power, which is these. And then black are the merits. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Dashboard. Let me see. Damn, 20 getting choke slammed by 25 server. It seems 5 billion versus 10 billion and 700 million versus 6 billion. Yeah, we getting the good licky sweet dashboard. I appreciate you, Downing. Thank you, buddy. He is in Rock Survivor. Yeah, he's a traumatized Rock player. Yes, uncle.
We welcome them to the fold. You know what I'm saying, brother? We don't. They've been tortured enough. Thank me for my service. Hey, Tosh. Thank you for your service, sir. Bulbaritos, tell the devs to give us Yoda at wheel this week, please. Dude, they don't listen to this shit, bro. They don't listen to me. They don't listen to me, brother. I'm still trying to get fucking tags in the Discord. They don't listen to shit. How big is Age of Empires compared to Rock? A small minnow compared to a whale. A small fish next to a big whale. And the whale is Rock. It just launched for real. Not sure how many servers there are. I think there's like 2 something. We can honestly find out. Player settings, characters, create. There you go. We're at 171. 171. That's where we're at right now. It's very fresh off the boat. It's very fresh off the boat. There's a lot of stuff that needs to get fixed, but it has a lot of potential, right? But we're at that point, Tosh, where you remember, well, you were there long enough in Rock. You remember the lull when Rock first launched, and then we took the center, and then there was like 6 months of downtime before first KVK. We're in that 6-month period right now where we're waiting for shit to get fixed or to happen. We're in that mode right now, which is annoying, but it is what it is. It's kind of expected. Let's be real. Not as bad as Rock in 2017, No, by no means. I think a lot of people always forget that, or people think I'm a hater on it. It's not a hater, man. Like, I keep it real. I was there when Rock first launched. I know how shit it was. I know how shit it was in the beginning, right? If you compare launches to launches, this was way better. If you're comparing an 8-year-old polished game compared to a 2-month launch game, yes, Rock is much more polished, which is fine. I discovered Rock after they brought the Viking civilization and brought Rag. Ah, so you were a little bit later. Okay, never mind then. You wouldn't have known. There was bugs back in the original launch of KVK 1 that had an unlimited troop buff rally. So the rallies used to cap off at what, like 2 million, 1.5, somewhere around there. There was no cap. There was a bug that would release the cap, and so you would have like 20 million troops in a rally hitting your fucking fort, getting railed. Like, it was terrible. And then you also could migrate 2 kingdoms that were currently in KVK. Do you remember Death Squad back in the day? You might, he did go to TR, but Death Squad, I had him in KVK 1. He left, I think, I forgot, he was fighting against Chisco or one other creator, and then he moved his account to fight against us, literally in Kingsland. They allowed them to migrate in the middle of KVK. It was wild. I haven't been with Rock since its infancy. Nah, before my time. Really? Well, I guess Death Squad wasn't. Yeah, Death Squad wasn't. Dang. Dang, I feel old. Shit. Early Rock was wild times. Yeah. So, but back to the dashboard real quick. That chart just shows the data up above. And then this shows the breakdown of alliances, those top 10 for each one, and it breaks them down based on that. So if you wanted to see each individual alliance, you can do that and scroll. Oh, wait, hold on, I'm not selected. And you can scroll, or just tab, and it will do it. And then if you wanted to filter by highest alliance merits, you can click on it. It's very, very similar to, like, it's basically a sexy Excel sheet, right? Just where I form it. This is what I was telling you about. If y'all want, like, I can make this link public, if we get 50 likes on the stream, on this stream, you can share this out. If we get 50 likes on it, then I'll release the link. And then that way y'all can come in here, and if y'all want to come and tweak and mess and scroll and do whatever you want to do, you're more than welcome to do it. And then on page 2 is probably the one that everyone wants to look at for individual stuff. This is individual. And what I did with this one, because I had to manually pull this, I did top 50 of each empire because I had to manually do this. If I had to do all 300, bro, I would have freaked out. I did top 50 of each. The only ones that were removed, right? Because some may not be in here, and there are a reason why. If it was a Asian name, Chinese name, Korean name, anything that there is no ability in game for me to copy the name and paste it anywhere. So I didn't want to insult people and put Chinese name 1, Chinese name, like I didn't want to do that. So I just removed them. And then the only other ones that weren't added were players that had high enough power, but their merits were below top 300, because then there's no way for me to see what their merits are. Like you can't click on their profile to see the merits. And I didn't want to have blank data, so I removed them altogether. So if you scroll through here and you're in these kingdoms and you see somebody missing from your top power, it's because their merits are below top 300. Or they had a Chinese, Korean, Japanese, they had some sort of name that I couldn't copy and paste. In other games, they have like a tab where you can copy the name. I would have done that, but they don't have that in here. They also don't have a way of easily seeing people's merits. So I can't just click on somebody's name and see their power and see their merits, which is kind of annoying as shit. Fucking team dashboard to capture temple and home kingdom. No such thing as KVK. I call it more of a raid event. Fucking team deathmatch. Hell yeah, brother. We're all gonna die today. If they die, they die. Oh, you were right. Who said this earlier? I was wrong. I apologize. Hold on. What did I put? Somebody put that she was 260. I have to apologize now. Hold on. Where is it at? Who told me that? Somebody in chat. Who told me that? Somebody told me that she was 260, and I said no, she was 280. So I was wrong about that. Was it who was it? Oh, it was Mexica. Okay, so I apologize. You were right. 262 or 267. It was close, but it wasn't what I said. I thought it was 280. So 267. So you were correct. Good sir. Good sir. I think calling it a raid is best. And I agree with that. I think this is a raid event, and they got to steer away from alliance versus alliance, because it's not that either. Alliance versus alliance would be a wonder contest, right? Because it's one alliance versus one alliance. It's not a KVK because it's honestly not really a KVK, to be perfectly honest with you. It would be a raid event, and that's what I've always called it, as a raid. So alliance versus alliance would be pretty fun. Did y'all see I know Sagaram was here earlier. Did y'all see what I was showing earlier? I don't want to dive too far into it because it can dive us down a rabbit hole, but I showed him the email. Not even Sig knew about it. Hold on. And those of y'all that were here earlier, y'all have already seen this, so I won't waste your time. Delang, it's time to get your ducks in a row, brother. I don't know if I'm gonna have that much sway this time, so we gotta make sure you get your ass in. So most creators haven't talked about this. Oh, hold on, my bad. Oh, my bad. Hold up. Most creators haven't talked about this. So if you're here, hey, welcome, congratulations, you get to see it. Hold on. There you go. Sorry, I had to close something out. This is content that I got from, I assume, from the creator, because I'm in the creator program. I got the email ahead of time. Usually what would happen, and I brought it up to Cigarum because he said he hasn't gotten shit either. Usually they'll release like a thing. I want to remember that it was like a week before they were going to launch that they did that. They launched it and allowed people to apply. Delaying, just ask Sig. That would be my suggestion for you, bud. And so this talks about a lot of stuff, and we showed other things later. If you played Rise of Kingdoms, some of this will sound very familiar. One of the new modes that Peter talked about is described here. If you played Rise of Kingdoms, this should sound very familiar. Even if you've never played this game, I know Tosh will read this and be like, that is exactly what this is. The new game mode is called Battle of Dawn. Battle of Dawn is a thrilling 1v1 PvP mode. Cross-server, Alliance, Legions, Clash. Each alliance can field up to 5 legions of 30 players. The battlefield is shrouded in a fog of war. Ding, ding, ding. But a central lighthouse provides some visibility. Capture strategically placed temples to gain powerful buffs and earn valuable points. Unite your forces, escort the sacred relics, and outmaneuver your enemies in this exciting new mode. Be prepared for ambushes and surprise attacks. So if you played Rise of Kingdoms, you already know what this sounds like. It sounds like Ark of Osiris. And I know a lot of people read this and thought in the comments, thought that it was just another Wonder Contest map. But the fact that they utilized the terms new mode makes it so that I don't think it is. If it said new map, then I would assume that it's a Wonder Contest. But new mode, no. They also added in the terms Fog of War, which lets me know that they ripped this from Rock. Because that's a very, very specific terminology that I've only seen in Rock, was Fog of War. So one of two things is this. Either one, the suggestions that the community are giving are basically just them trying to remake Rock with better graphics, or two, their devs actively see what goes on in Rock and kind of retooled it a little bit. I'm more leaning towards the devs are there, because I'll tell you right now, the community managers from Rock are already in Age of Empires mobile Discord too. So it wouldn't surprise me if their CMs are in their Discord too. The number one thing that is missing all across this game that needs to get fixed ASAP, I hope, Peter, if you see this, you can take note of it. There needs to be spectating everywhere. I want a spectate feature to be able to watch Wonder Contests. I want a spectate feature to be able to watch this new mode, Battle of Dawn. I want a spectate feature to watch KVKs. I want a spectate feature to watch Mightiest Empire. There's no reason as a creator or as a player of the game that I shouldn't be able to see anything. And the reason being is, if you want your game to grow, that's how you're going to help it grow, right? People want to engage with other things, right? People want to watch 20 versus 25. But the reality is, not everybody wants to go through that tutorial and rebuild an account just to watch a fight. It helps creators like me out, because now if they don't want to, they just hop on the stream and it helps, right? But as a player base, I would rather have, 1,000 players that are watching this KVK that aren't even playing in it, but they are spending in-game time watching something in-game than being out of the game, right? So adding that in, like Alliance being able to spectate Wonder Contests and all this kind of, like, that's the way you're going to easily grow the game. See, imagine top 3 kingdoms battling in KVK and can't watch. Sure, that's what I said. You know what I mean? I think modes like this, that's the way you build it. That's how we built it up with Ark of Osiris. You know what I mean? It became where I literally was making mini accounts into kingdoms in order for me to cast their arcs. That's how it all started out. And then when I started helping them build it out in rock, it became like, okay, we need spectate features. Okay, now from there, we need to condense it and finesse it so that 12 minutes is way too long. It honestly should be maxed to 3 to 5, right? And then from there, like, okay, what skills? Oh, we and then I suggested we should add fog, like similar to League of Legends, and then we can have a spectate and we can do all these kinds of deals. And then it all started trickling and coming down. So, but that's how you build it, right? That's how you build hype. You can see Sagarum casting this guy, playing this team versus this team. Boom, content right there, right? That people want to watch and engage with. Fights between two of the largest empires in the game. Boom, you can already do it. So there's just so much. There's a couple other things in here, but the biggest thing is this game mode. They are going to be able to show the city skins, which who gives a shit, to be honest with you. And then the heroes, they deliberately noted what heroes are going to be available to us, which is caca. I don't really care about that, because once again, they put test server heroes that are already released for us to test. Okay, we've already invested in the heroes. I don't want, the only reason I would want this is if you're telling me right now a hero reset is coming, so that then I can take that testing, reset my heroes, and correct it, right? I don't want the heroes that are currently, I want the heroes that aren't released so that we can make content about upcoming heroes. So they're still kind of lagging behind on that part. And so it is what it is on that front. The game is still so young. Right now they got to get player retention up. So nobody, what I'll say is this. The player retention is low because of their own doing. It is their own fault. It has nothing to do with player base. And I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. Y'all can disagree by all means, like I said. But the player retention is low because of their own doing. Their own game mechanics, the way that they made the game, the events, the way that they made the events. It is, I don't want to say 100% because some of it is player, but I will give a high 90% is their fault. The fighting mechanics, their fault. Poor events and rewards, their fault. Poor fighting mechanics, 1000% their fault. Lack of good rewards for events like Wonder Contest, their fault. Number 5, chat. It like I can go on and on and on and on. Like I don't want to sound like I'm beating a drum, but there are no replayable content in this game. And so this is the part, like somebody asked me a question last stream, and this is where I'll end off. Okay. They asked me what I thought about the Peter's interview, Sagarum's interview with Peter. Okay. And I prefaced it and I started it with, I thought they both did a fantastic job, right? I thought Sagarum did a great job. I applauded Peter because it is not easy, right? And y'all may never understand this, but for a dev to deliberately make themselves available to answer questions, catch strays, physical appearance on camera, all of that. Like, I know a lot of people may not think that's a big deal, but the amount of times that I can tell you people get toxic in chat saying, oh, and talking about appearance and, you know, F you dev, and like, it gets real toxic when you start bringing that. The reality is he made himself available. He answered questions the best he could. And I applaud him both for that. Sagarum did a good job of kind of pulling stuff out of him. And then I got into the nitty gritty, and then the big but dropped on it. But during the interview, I felt like outside of maybe 1 or 2 answers, I felt like all the answers we got from Peter were very corporate feeling. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll give you an example. I'll ask my wife, hey, what do you want to eat for dinner? And she will say food. Okay, well, what the hell is that gonna do for me? You know what I mean? Like, what does that do? Okay, yeah, I know you're hungry. Food, right? That doesn't help me, right? I don't know. Do you want fried food? Do you want Mexican? Do you want Italian? Do you want hamburgers? Do you want hot dogs? Do you want, like, you gotta help me out somewhere, right? Telling me food, yes, you satisfied by giving an answer, but you gave nothing in return. It was a corporate answer. It was a corporate answer. A lot of them were answered like that, right? So the only reason was one of two things. Either one, they don't know what's going to happen, right? Or two, they didn't want to leak anything, which is okay. Like, I'm okay with that. But at the same token, events like that, you should come prepared. And part of it is Cigarum, and part of it is Peter, right? If I'm going to interview, I'll give you an example. If I was the one doing the interview with Peter, here are the 10 questions I'm going to ask you, right? I'm giving them ahead of time. Here are the 10 questions I'm going to ask you. Here are 10 potential questions that may come up that you should, like, we would like to have an answer for. Okay. Because then they're not blindsided. And on the other hand, if you are the dev, right? If you know for a fact what is the number one thing, and I won't wait for the chat to scroll, the number one thing that everybody's like, or maybe there's top two, right? Top two, migration, KVK. You know those are strays that are going to fly out nonstop. So you need to have an answer for it, right? Migration. He came out, he gave a proper answer. He said, you know what? It's going to be in Q2. Boom. That's all I care about, right? I don't expect him to give us March 20th, 2025. Like, I don't expect that. Like, I understand there's difficulties. Shit's going to pop up, bugs, like shit's going to go. But Q2 of 2025 lets us know, like, hey, it's in this 3-month slot, right? That is really what I am looking for from the devs as a community, right? As a community person coming from the community side and as a creator, I want to see that they have some forethought of where they see this game going, right? They see, okay, this new mode, even if they tease that shit, you know, people would have ate that shit up, right? In the interview, Q2, immigration, Q3, ... battle, what is it? Battle of Dawn. Boom. Leave it at that. New game mode, Battle of Dawn. Let people eat the shit out of that, right? Oh, fuck. Like, that's in Q3. Q4, KVK. New mode, name, you know how some games put like a fake name, like it's the name before they actually name the mode. You just put something like that. But it lets us know, like, where they see the game going. It shows us that they've been thinking about stuff. The interview left me with more questions than it did answers. And that's this second part of the interview that I didn't really like. I felt like, one, the interview should have done two things. It should have cleared up immigration and KVK. And then on top of that, if you're going to do an interview like that and make prime content, they needed to provide something else, some drip content. What do I mean by that? A silhouetted hero for the next hero for season 3. I don't know. The new mode, show the map all silhouetted out, or show pieces of a map. Or on social media, cut the map into 15 pieces, and every single day leading up, you release a new piece of the map. I don't, like, guys, I tell you, I do marketing for a living, so this isn't new to me. But that hype isn't there right now. They lack that extremely hard in Age of Empires Mobile. There is no build up. Right now, I feel like they're like, you know, here I am, new KVK mode, right? No launch, no excitement, no nothing. They're just like, all right, here you go, new mode. All right, new hero in 30 seconds. And oh, here you go. New event, bam. Right? Like, they should already know for the next like 4 months what events are coming up. So show us a roadmap. Here are the next 5 events that are coming up. That kind of stuff. So I will preface it with that. I did go in a deeper tangent on the last stream, but overall, I thought that it was a good attempt, good first attempt, right? It was something different. But in the future, those are things that I think that need to get touched on, right? Even if you condense the interview or it's a very specific, narrow focused interview, you need to come prepared, because the last thing we want is a bunch of talking head videos
because you're not going to build hype with talking heads. You're going to build hype with silhouetted heroes that people are going to screenshot the shit and share out and engage, and content creators are going to make content around and do. I can't make content around Cigarum's interview. I can't. So, or I could just make a bunch of reels, but then it's going to be his face and Peter's face, and it has nothing to do with me. And so those are kinds of things that the team needs to work on the build up, because right now there's no build up. There's no hype. It's kind of flatlined. And then when they come out with something cool, it's just like, boom, here you go. Bye. Go at it. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the interview. Let me see. The game, a nice roadmap sounds good. Agreed. I like Peter's answers. Yeah, I agree with that. It's hard to figure out what direction they want to go. Exactly. Cigarum said he provided them with the questions before the live stream. Ah, okay, I got you, Scorchy. See, I came in towards I think the middle of the stream, so I did miss a portion of the stream. But the stuff that I did see and did hear and did watch, that's what I'm referring to. Sorry. And I came in the interview around when they were talking about the new mode. Everything before that I wasn't there for. So I wasn't completely there the whole time. So, but yeah, that's, I assumed, like I said, I assumed that I know Sig's very organized. So I assumed he probably send questions. But I felt like it wasn't prepared. Not Sig wasn't prepared, but Peter wasn't prepared. If that makes sense. Still no time for KVK. Only migration was given a date Q2. I thought something, wasn't there something else? Hold on. There was something else that had Q2, Q3. And I don't believe migration was Q2. I think it's Q2 and Q3. Let me see. It was on the Discord. Hold on. This one under announcements, and it drives me nuts that they keep making these small ass. Where is it at? Oh no, it was under the dev column, right? I think it was. They make these small ass and okay, good. They at least didn't make one big ass graphic. It wasn't that one. Huge imbalance in wonders. Oh, it was Q2. Oh, here it was. Hold on. I hope you'll add gameplay variety, especially for PvP modes. Oh, so it was a new mode. We know everyone's eager for new PvP modes, and we plan to release them. Okay, so it's them. There's multiple modes. Q2, Q3. Okay. And then interesting that they use, I didn't realize this and notice it till right now. Interesting that they utilize the term server merge. I find that to be very interesting. The fact that they use the terminology server merge or transfer, which are completely different things. So that's something that they would have to clarify next time. Server merge is completely different than a transfer or migration. Migration we can do as an individual. A server merge, you're forced to migrate. Like you're forced to merge with somebody. I don't want a merge. I want to be able to go if I want to go, kind of deal. So I'll have to get clarified on the next one. Cigarum tried his best to squeeze out the answer and Peter wasn't budging yet. It's gonna happen, man. I totally get it. New modes, not KVK. Correct. If I'm being perfectly honest with y'all, you Dominic, I would assume the new KVK, if it is going to come out, would be at the end of this year, early next year. If I'm being perfectly honest with y'all. And the reason why is because if you go back to Peter's answer when asked about KVK, he had no reference material. It wasn't even like, oh, we're working on it. Right? The words "we're working on it" never came out of his mouth. The words "it's being discussed" were the primary words, which lets you know one of two things. One, if it's
it hasn't even been worked on, right? If they're barely just discussing it. So that is months of build out, months at minimum, months. So summertime, hell no, unless they start and they think they can pump it out in 3 months, maybe, but I doubt it. And then two, if they are going to release a brand new KVK mode, I guarantee you it's going to get released on a test server. So you will have a rough estimate when the new KVK is going to come out, because more likely than not, it's going to be on a test server first. So what you should be looking for is the announcement for a test server to test out the new KVK mode. And then from there, maybe add like a month. And then that will be roughly when it launches. Bro, I try and stay out of their Discord. Hey, I understand, brother. I just said his answer in server transfer feature, he is ignoring the word merge. Okay. Well, that's a good thing to know, Dominic. It's a good thing to know. All right, fam. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Like I said, before y'all head out, let me end this poll. So Ctesse ended with 55%. I'm going to end that poll real quick, fam. Do me a huge favor, chat, if y'all can, before you head out. Smash the like button on the stream for YouTube. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. We are going to be bringing y'all more stuff, more videos, and then hopefully the timing on the fighting. I don't really know if anyone from 25 is here. When is y'all's Imperial City capture? Do you know usually what UTC time? Or message me what y'all's normal UTC time is. If it is at a decent time, I am planning on streaming it. If it's like 2 a.m. my time, hell no. Ours is, I believe, 18 UTC and 20. For you, it's 1 UTC. Fuck. Oh. Wait, Scorchy, are you in 25? Scorchy, are you in 25, bud? 62. Fuck. Okay, good. Woo! Whew. Nah, because 8 hours at 1 UTC would put me at like 4 in the morning when it ends, and that's a hell no. Okay, but yeah, if somebody from 25 can just message me in Discord or ping me in chat or DM me in the game, what UTC time y'all's Imperial City usually captures. I think ours is around 18 UTC or 19 UTC, so it's not bad. And then I will determine if I'm going to be able to stream and what I'm going to stream and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, chat, if y'all can help me out, like I said, drop the likes on the stream. If we do get to 50 likes on the stream, I'll release the dashboard. That way y'all can see it and be able to mess with it and do all that kind of stuff. So yeah, share the stream out with everybody. Thank you for all the love and support that y'all been sharing on. And I hope y'all are enjoying all the content. And until the next time, Burrito Gang, I'll see y'all on the next one. Boba out. Bye.